I'm in the frame, right?
Mm-hmm. Moving a little bit. You can be okay.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to start it. I ain't mad at it.
I'm very mad at
If that's how y'all want to bond. Good afternoon. It is if you are a Christian, it is Easter. We are on day 21 of Ramadan. If you are Muslim, I'm pretty sure it's day 21. I just talked to.
I wasn't about to
here
say
earlier.
anything about that. I always forget because I'm not religious, but the Ramadan and the whole Easter thing,
No,
they run along the same time.
no, they don't.
My fault.
They don't. I'm literally serious. You know, Ramadan goes back every year.
Oh yeah, right.
They only just do it these past 2 years.
Yeah.
So like in a few years, it's gonna be like Christmas and Ramadan around the same time.
Right.
Yeah. Let me see. I think it's day 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, shout out to all the fasting Muslims. Shout out to all, the Christians doing their thing. Yeah, y'all all look nice on my timelines.
Oh, I didn't see anything.
Those
Just
look
a lot of
fresh.
them. Just say happy Easter and happy.
Yeah, I'm saying y'all look
got
nice.
some they look nice.
They look nice.
Mike must saw some bullshit.
Yeah, Mike
Nah, but you know everybody don't look nice.
No, I'm not talking about time. If you don't look nice, you know you don't look nice.
Do they know?
Do that? That's a good question.
Yeah,
But the compliments Sebbz giving out now.
do they know?
Like, I don't agree with every outfit, but like you could look. Y'all look clean. There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
I think that's a good one.
Clean. Y'all shower for Easter.
You know niggas don't be showering
You know
two
what I'm
times a year.
Yeah, the women don't be showering sometimes.
Well,
Yeah, cleaned up well. How y'all doing today? Mike is quiet today. What's going on, bro? What's up with you?
How you feeling?
I'm chilling.
I feel like Angela
Why
Yee.
y'all assume I'm quiet?
Why? Because
Nigga,
you
you
literally
never
are.
quiet.
You usually start an argument before the pod.
Bro, this is the most quiet I've known Mike for how many years now? 5 years? Never been this quiet, bro.
I don't be starting an argument.
Yes, you do. Every week.
Every week.
That's just shit. I like, bro.
I don't follow.
That's a great dynamic of yours, in my opinion.
I appreciate when you come over here, but like you ain't talking, so I'm like,
It's been good. It's actually been.
And Mike came in here. I'm exposing you with a toaster strudel and a sausage.
Brunch work.
He's talking about breakfast, and that joint was naked. Pause. The plate ain't had no plastic wrap, no aluminum foil, or nothing. He talking about what? I can't. You come here with food. I said, nigga, it's not wrapped up. He talking about, nigga, I was eating.
This nigga said it's naked, like I was supposed to dress it up in the sandwich.
You was supposed to put. It ain't had no covering on it, bro. A bird could have just came by like, give me that.
that'd be so salty.
Yeah.
My man had to have it to him.
Fuck, I walked there.
When I was a kid, so I never.
Fuck, I walked there.
You had to walk from your car to the house. But look, I was a kid, right? My man went to AC, like with his family one time. He was like 8, and I know him still. And he was saying like the bird took like half his hoagie he had left. He never been back to AC. And he don't fuck with the beach to this day. Like he said that shit not cool. He was pissed.
Nah, the birds at AC be drawn, so I can understand that.
Yeah. Seagulls and
Speaking
shit.
of AC, SWV 702, Escape, and one more. They're doing a show there.
When?
July.
July, huh?
Yeah. The ticket's expensive though.
I'm getting married June 1st, so I was about to say something, but if I wasn't getting married June 1st,
Getting married June 1st?
yeah.
Somebody we need to meet?
No, I haven't chose my wife yet, but I plan to get married.
Hey,
June
they say
1st.
manifest. They say manifest.
We're gonna talk about Will Smith. The universe wants to give me what I
Dude.
want so bad. So
Dude.
June 1st,
She
I'm
do.
getting married.
Universe.
So yeah, I was about to say you'll find some nice vintage, as Charlamagne used to say in his real Charlamagne days. You find some nice vintage vagina at one of those shows.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You gonna find your issue. you
like good issue.
You gonna find your issue. You gonna get it solved same night.
Make you a nice hearty meal the next morning too,
baby.
with some freshly squeezed.
Make sure you the old one,
no
like,
Tropicana.
The old one, like, make sure you pee before you go to
Yeah,
bed.
real shit.
What you looking for in the lady, Sebbz? What you looking for by June 1st? You gotta meet her before June,
Well, I'm looking
before
for the
June
lady.
1st? Or?
Yeah, like,
Do I have to meet her by June 1st?
To get married.
To get married, we gotta at least meet by May 24th.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
A
need
week.
quick little week.
Okay.
That's an adult marriage. Like I know you for a month and we get married.
Because what we playing for? My prostate acting up. You know what I mean?
We getting past them ages. We gotta figure shit out.
My prostate acting up.
Yeah, what I'm looking for in a lady,
Who's that?
gotta be clean. You know what's crazy? I seen a clip earlier. I didn't save it because I'm not gonna watch their podcast because I'm gonna be distracted the whole time, and I hate to sound like a misogynist. But Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks' podcast.
I haven't seen a single clip from their podcast.
I saw a clip today, and she was like,
they made a comment that I'm like curious.
she said height is not a requirement. I think it was Joy Taylor, and she was like, when someone asks like, what are you looking for in a man, and you say height, you starting off on the wrong foot.
Yes, you are.
Because that doesn't have anything. The house that's your first priority, and it doesn't have anything to do with the person truly. You know what I'm saying? Even though some niggas' whole personality be I'm 6'7".
That legit.
You know what I mean? And I mean it works for them.
I mean, because it's surface level.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you 6'7".
Yeah,
It's
but,
just like tall people.
but to circle
Not
back,
really.
y'all know.
I don't see. I'm not gonna say
Y'all know
badly, but like
usually like taller women. I think I'm gonna drop the requirement. Even though women under 5 foot are demons.
not. I mean,
I don't think it's wrong to have
like the women like 4'11", 4'10".
I'm not dating no one.
I don't think it's wrong to have a
Honestly,
requirement though. You can keep it.
A girl under 5'1". I'm not gonna make it a like I really was
You're
one
not
of
gonna
the
make it
people.
a
strict, yeah, like
make a break type of
like
thing.
I would like that.
Yeah, I mean, I love tall.
Like women might like a millionaire, but you gonna get wherever I pull out this wallet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the difference is
it's attainable.
you'll run into more tall girls before you run into more millionaire
I get
guys.
exactly what you're saying. That's a good point. That's a great point. You know they got the calculator, right? Like
yeah,
you can put everything you want in a woman or a man.
and it'll tell you how realistic it is.
Yeah, tell you how.
This
Like
girl-
you want
Hopefully it'll tell you what
0.0032.
part of the state or the country to go find it.
No, but it'd be the number be so minuscule. It'd be like you'll never find this.
Yeah, I gotta go to like Oklahoma City or something. I gotta probably go to Baltimore. Probably the man in Baltimore. You know what's great? I gotta go to Cleveland.
You gonna be the man in Cleveland.
I'm gonna be the man in Cleveland. They said you can get like a 3-bedroom for $1,400.
Yeah, you can.
Bro, I get a
But
cash.
you gonna be in
I'm
Cleveland.
gonna fly y'all out to do the show every Sunday
But you gonna be
in a
Cleveland.
mansion. What you mean?
A girl I used
Brown
to
was
date-
there.
He's not there no more. A girl I used to date went to Cleveland for a show, and she was like, "Show was cool. I would never go back to Cleveland."
Bro, we did a show in Cleveland and we went straight to LA after, right? And, yeah, it was like we were gonna leave tomorrow morning, and we had a jet. We had a jet.
Flex.
So
I never been on a jet.
G5 John, maybe a G6.
I don't even
Listen,
know. I don't even know.
Crazy
what those
John.
look- I don't even know what those look like.
Flex your muscle.
It was for bro album, his debut album release. So we played that John as it was debuting in the air, but they was like, yeah, it's gonna cost an extra 20 bands to move it up from the next morning. And bro said, yeah, I'll pay 20 bands to get the fuck out of Cleveland. So
Something like that.
yeah,
Bro, Cleveland's terrible.
Went
I've
right-
never been, and I know it's
went right
terrible.
to LA, good times.
I actually met some people from Cleveland, and they were just like, "I didn't grow up there."
That's something nice to visit. Don't come back.
Like, if I didn't grow up there, I would never go to Cleveland. Like, yeah. So. And I think Cleveland has a drug problem.
Yeah, but he was drug crowd problem.
Yeah.
I feel you. If I ain't grow up in Philly, I probably never come here either.
No, I would come.
But we on a different
Yeah, I'll
scale
come.
than Cleveland.
Yeah, we on a different scale, but still.
Like, people treat the
Like
drug-
Philly is still a top 5 tourist city in the
Yeah,
country.
people treat the drug and crime problem in Philly like some type of mythical event. The drug and crime problem in Cleveland is like, yo, it's just like, no, it don't seem fun.
So it's just like no.
Yeah. The drug and crime here, like niggas come here and make a joke out of it. Not funny, but they do. Can't do
I
it.
mean, the people who are here are a joke.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I feel like everybody.
Philadelphia's are a joke.
Yeah, I feel like everybody.
Bro,
serious.
name something serious that niggas took it serious. Any time this year, it's been a nigga driving like he drifting on the E-way all year. Like, what's serious here?
Nothing,
Nigga been drifting on the E-way,
bro.
swerving through
I'm gonna
lanes.
keep it a bean.
He not even drifting. His tires is
The
swinging.
most serious shit here, and I'm not trying to turn this into like a I'm gonna keep it a bean. The most serious thing here is I don't eat pork. That's the most serious thing in Philly. Like,
a
nigga will kill you over some fucking. You stuck some pork bacon on his sandwich.
I was just talking to my friend. She gonna see this.
And this is not just Muslims. This is if I.
This is what I'm about to say. She gonna be upset when she see this. Basically, her aunt made lasagna and she put Italian sausages in it. She's pissed about this. I said, "Are you Muslim?" I just don't eat pork. I said, "Okay, you one of them." I said, "You one of them." I said, "Okay."
I respect like Will don't eat pork. First day I'm hanging out with him after school in high school. We in Burger King across the street, right? And we was getting stackers. He was like, "Yeah, no bacon." So Seth turned around, he's like, "You Muslim?" He's like, "No, pork just fucking disgusting, bro. I hate the smell of it." He started snapping for like 10 minutes. Seth was like, "Alright, like, let me get your bacon then."
Like, so I'm putting on my burger.
Yeah, like, tell like, I mean, but I think that's a serious thing across the board.
I feel it. I don't
like, muck or not. Like,
niggas will not play that shit.
Yeah.
That's probably the most serious thing in Philly. You could die today, niggas would take that shit serious.
And we're going to talk about eating some pork.
Snapping.
We're going to talk about eating some pork soon. But, yeah, how was your week, Mike? You ignored my text on Friday. Fuck you.
I didn't necessarily ignore your text.
I didn't respond. I didn't ignore it. That's exactly what he wanted to say. So I didn't respond.
No, I actually had a good week. My week was quite eventful.
Oh, shit. You want to share your events? I checked your location a couple times, so I didn't know where you was at. I didn't feel like texting you. There was one joint was up the Northeast. I'm like, what the fuck is Mike doing up here? That's led me to ask. I said, nigga, dude, are you still working at that job? I said, yo, it's in the afternoon. You moving like me.
Vibing.
I'll be vibing.
I don't even remember that day, but I know I was around one of them days. No, I actually had a pretty exciting week. I filed my taxes. That was boring but cool.
You had to pay?
You're older, they give you something back.
No, they gave me something back.
Bitch, I think I got to pay.
They gave me something back.
Bitch.
I'm
Which is
scared
crazy, because I be
I'm hating.
looking at my
I'm hating.
looking at my W-2 like, I actually made more money this year. I'd be surprised
My
sometimes.
joint weird because it's $2,000 off on what I got paid versus my wage. It's a weird. I'm very confused by it. I think my job will be like $1,500. I think they stole a check or something.
They robbing you?
I think so. And then I got a fake raise, and that joint bullshit, bro. It'd be like $1 extra in my check, bro. Like, y'all could have kept that, bro.
No, you can't keep it. I need that.
No, y'all could have donated that joint.
No. Donate it to me.
That's a good couple dollars after the end of the year. You keep it
52. What? You get paid 26 times. $26. All right, I get that. It's a little bowl and a half at Chipotle.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And they got that new chick. They got that chicken back again.
Chicken apple store.
Yeah, I might go get that later.
But how about you, Kazim?
Yeah, bro. Look at my home name.
Now niggas.
I would say Social Security number.
Yeah.
Oh
bro.
shit! All right, cool.
Remember we got in the party and Terry told me my middle name?
Yeah.
I was so mad.
Yeah, crazy. But no, real quick. I'm sorry, Mike. One last joint. How's your Bow Wow do-rag been treating you? Y'all get. You want to talk about? Me and Mike was talking about sponsorships, and Mike was like, "Yeah, y'all niggas don't dress formal. How we gonna get a suit sponsorship, right?" I'm about to start wearing my Bow Wow do-rag every week and see.
No, but no, guy. That's only because I'm not in the camera. Like,
no, but I'm saying.
For real, all my do-rags is from Bow Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, this stand out.
We so like I'm telling him about the do-rag. I'm like, you gotta try this joint. The
I actually need
lockdown
to
is
look
crazy.
into that and see if he actually own that shit. Because I'm gonna start.
No, I know Bow Wow don't. Like I know.
He better have some type of partnership or something. If he don't,
pretty sure.
He don't got no parts. I'm throw this shit in the trash.
Why?
No, don't throw it in the
It's
trash.
still good.
Give it to me. That's a great do-rag.
I'm missing the suggestion of Master P.
Nah, cause he be taking money.
He's black.
The ones with black. I hate black people so much.
Yeah, how's the do-rag? You like the do-rag?
It's pretty cool. It's no enough. I told you I got the brush too.
Yeah. How's the brush? You said you didn't try it yet.
No,
You said it come in a case.
I got like a lid for the top part so the bristles won't be getting dusty and shit, I guess.
That's crazy,
I
bro.
fuck
Oh,
with it.
easy.
That's
Good
some new technology.
The craziest shit is Bow Wow shit don't be spinning.
They should have had me on the cover.
He been on do-rags for 10 years. This shit don't
I
be
don't think
spinning.
I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I
was like, yo,
Bow Wow.
yeah.
Lottery ticket, ball, nothing.
Bow Wow had braids and he had a hustle.
I think he had like a
little mini fro,
yeah,
right?
a little dusty looking.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
But
Yeah.
I'm taking my shit to the next level. I'm gonna buy a little small brush and the shit they put on the crown. I had bought a mirror. I started brushing like my drawing and like
60 strokes
and the weight. No, not 60 strokes, but I was
you
like,
don't be on TikTok, dude.
I wanted to, no, I do, but they be talking nice. I be hating them niggas. They be like, if you don't sleep with your do-rag, don't even watch this fucking video.
Quick question.
Like, bro, relax.
Quick question. Do you think that the Jewish community would get upset by that thing they put on the ground? Because it resembles like a miniature now.
But you're not being disrespectful.
Yeah, it's too small. And it's, listen, and if they feel disrespectful, I don't care. It's a part of my culture. It's something from my hair.
I thought you was going to jump in a bit
totally.
Yeah, I don't really care. That don't got nothing to do with them. This is part. It's
You're not
me
being
and my
disrespectful.
culture. Yeah, it's me and my culture. I don't care about what y'all doing.
I feel you.
But I started finding my brush pattern and whatnot, and I got it. I got the crown on my head spinning a little bit now. Fuck with that.
You fuck with that? Fuck you. Nice ass here. How about you, Kaz? How was your week, brother?
Let me take a second.
It was a long week.
Complex ass week.
It was a long week. So long that I took off Friday from work. I was pissed. I worked between like going to work, going to the gym, going to sleep back. No, I didn't even go to sleep one night. I worked I was up like 36 hours straight at one point. And then I took a nap and was up for another 18 hours after that. So it was a very long week, but I made it through. You know, I'm choosing to be happy.
I see you posted some clothing shit sometime during the week.
Yeah, that's what I spent 36 straight hours.
This nigga going to work.
I'm choosing to be happy.
Them niggas is sending paragraphs of code on that fucking Teams chat. Here, plug this in, try this.
You said you spend all that time debugging?
Yeah.
That's tough, bro. You gotta find everybody else's mistakes.
Nah, here's my thing.
I mean, you're a boss.
Nah, here's my thing about it.
Here's the thing. They need to do their job better.
Not even that. Like, I get it. Like, some shit just fucks up. I get it. Totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I come to ask you for advice, or you're the motherfucker that set it up, don't just like, oh, well, yeah, you should try this. Motherfucker, I tried that. And then I'll tell you I tried that, and you basically just like, well, keep trying. Like, we're on a deadline here. Yeah. But they realized I was up 36 hours because I had a deadline. But then at the deadline, they was like, yeah, it's not
gonna meet.
They was like, it's not y'all fault, but if this runs into the next 2 weeks, we won't be mad. And I was like, so I could have just been going to sleep those 2 days. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I'm choosing to be happy. A couple people pissed me off. A couple people made me upset, but I'm choosing to be happy. Physical therapy is progressing. Gym is progressing. Had a good night yesterday. Paid off. I got 2 credit cards left to pay off.
What happened?
What happened?
I seen you post on Twitter or tweet on X or whatever the fuck is whatever that you had cleared it all out.
And you got it back.
Yeah. Yeah, life happens.
Those 92 bricks got it all back.
Yeah. I would really only have 1 left, but I decided to go on a little spending spree.
Yeah, I'm about to do that myself.
Yeah,
my cart's up to $1,800.
I bought 5 pairs of sneakers.
Hey, listen, I ain't mad at you. Treat yourself.
Yeah, I bought 5 pairs of sneakers. So I'm not even really counting that.
Yeah, that's
you feel me? So if we're not counting that, I have 1 card to pay off. Yeah.
Say that.
And I booked the trip to Chicago. I booked my trip to Chicago. So
yeah, we should have booked our trip. Like I'm nutty. That's one.
Came to 1,100.
That's not bad. How long you staying? 3 days, 4 days?
4 days. No. Let me tell you.
You gotta check in if you staying 4 days.
You're right.
You gonna check in?
No. I'm not leaving the downtown area. From 13th.
Stay right next to that river, bro.
From Friday to Tuesday.
As a nigga that been there, stay right next to that river.
Yeah, Friday to Tuesday.
And the bright lights, because they light it up like Christmas. So you good.
Yeah, Friday to Tuesday in Chicago.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Look at this nigga like an old head. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
You ain't got too many Chicago trips left.
We're gonna talk about it, but like I'm trying to live in the moment. I'm trying to do shit like.
You gotta be out
there. I'm tired of focusing on paying off debt. I'm focusing on making more money. So,
yeah.
I just look at it like me personally. I know I'm king of side hustles and shit.
Hey yo, hold on, guys. You better be out there throwing fits and whatnot. You know what I mean? Getting busy. Listen. You can wear the Ricks.
I got his permission to wear the Ricks.
You can wear the Ricks.
You can wear the Ricks. This time, I'm gonna let you go ahead out
Yeah, man, you out of city. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Do your thing. Out of town.
So I got the Ricks Margellas. I'm getting something else. I'm getting some products, I think.
You ain't got no tabby Jones with your toes in there.
With the tabby Margello?
No, I don't have those. But no, I mean, I'm looking at them because, like, why would I have those?
No, they good Jones. They good Jones.
No. I'm not saying they're bad. Why would I?
They feel like you smoke Marlboros.
You feel me? Yeah, like, why would I get those?
Them low top Jones everywhere, like leather Jones, they the Ricks too, right? It's like low top. They kind of look like Vans, but they not Vans. I know they're not Vans.
So some are Ricks.
Some are not Ricks. Some not Ricks.
Yeah, some are freak bones.
I'm so used to seeing the. I'm so used to seeing the hot top Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We gotta focus on that direct sponsorship. We're gonna look it up after. But yeah, I had a pretty good week. It's been a lot. What happened?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I've been having some difficulties. The Premiere Pro won't export the video, so I couldn't upload the video yet this week. So I gotta do this thing where I export it to the external hard drive. Let me stop because people don't give a fuck about that. But yeah, video coming soon for the last episode. We're gonna do some clips.
Episode 2 weeks ago, we got like 200 or something views on it.
200?
Yeah.
It's 100 something. No. You can count.
No, I can't count for my phone.
It ain't 200 though.
Not. We gotta go to it.
It's 100 something. They think he.
306.
306.
Yeah. Episode 60.
306. Meek acting crazy. Meek got us up there, yo. No Diddy. Listen.
306. 13 days ago. 306 views.
Yo, is that a real song that they keep playing with him?
No,
man, it's AI, bro.
Shit hilarious.
I'm like, why they keep?
I don't know if they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Let's stop, because I want me to go to the show.
Bro, I'm sorry, B, but that shit was
You can't ask questions?
No,
bro.
It's super AI, bro. This is the thing, you can't.
I was scrolling, and I just started cracking the fuck
Meek has messed his social credit up so bad in certain regards. You can't put nothing past him sometimes. But that, I was just like, alright. Like, I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. I'm like, this nigga's not gonna do that.
I do not know Meek personally. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know his voice that well. Like, oh, that's AI.
No, it's his voice. It's his voice.
Yeah,
but with AI, they can take different parts of different songs and chop it up.
That well either.
So Meek has said Diddy in like,
there's no way
that
you can't throw it out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He don't have the social credit to throw it out.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Like, I sent the text off. That I'm not gonna say what I said, but that joint's crazy. And my man was like, "Yo," he came back like 4 hours later, like, "Yo, that was the gayest shit I've ever heard." I said, "No, bro." He told me, "No, I'm really might have to stop fucking with you for a couple weeks, bro. You drawn, like, you know what I mean?
You're fucking wilding."
I had the social credit to be like, "No, I'm explaining myself." Like, Meek can't explain himself in those situations. Meek can really come out and be like, "Yo, it's real fucked up that people out here starving." And they be like, "You bitch ass nigga, you got on chains and shit. Why would you go feed him, you bitch?" Like, it's like he has no social credit.
I think
you can't say anything.
We was talking about
he has ruined himself. I'm not saying.
We was talking about it one night, but I think you explained it really well. Like with Philly niggas, it's never like you can't. No one's gonna let you be that person. Like to be bigger than the situation because they're gonna try to push your buttons. And now I gotta prove to you that I'm right here with you.
I said it last year on the pod. Meek is gonna have to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Or really smack like the toughest street nigga ever to get his.
So that's why for a lot of shit, it's not worth it for me. But like, don't engage at all.
I mean, the problem is, I'm gonna just keep it a being to start, and we're gonna get into like the meat of the show for pause soon. But there's a problem with rappers or entertainers. Period. A lot of their stuff, like Vince Staples made a great point. The lowest entry level for music is rap. Like, you don't have to learn how to play an instrument. You don't really have to have breath control. You don't have to really know how to make a beat. Like, you literally could just wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm going to rhyme some words. And he was like, you never know what's going to take you there. So he was like, with that...
You ain't even got to, like, rhyme the words consecutively.
Exactly. He was like, yo, it leads to a major insecurity with these guys. Because how do you truly know I'm better than the next person? So he was like, you see why that's, and then you coming from the hood, and it's like, you might have not been the toughest person, but in your music, you gotta act like the toughest person, or this, you know, this shield is up. and the whole time that makes you more insecure. So it's like, I think a lot of you can attribute that to me too. Like where it's like,
it's only human.
Yeah, like no matter what, I don't care if you just cop two Maybach trucks, bro. You're gonna be insecure about like this young Philly nigga is like, yo, is you Zoo or not? You know what I mean? That's a bit, but like, cause it's like a street rapper, you never want to lose your quote unquote connection to the streets. But at the same time, I'm saying what you are now.
No, I feel you.
You
right.
can't
because that's your core. Like no matter what, that's your core fan base.
Exactly, especially how big the rap has become. Like Jadakiss in this era is way bigger. If he was in this era, you know what I'm saying, versus back then. Jadakiss could still hang out in Yonkers back then. Yeah. But Jadakiss in this era would be a $50 million guy. Yeah. You would. I mean, your label head's gonna be like, why the fuck is a $50 million guy? Are you hanging out in Yonkers? You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure at a certain point for David East, he had to stop coming up Susquehanna and Dolphin. You get what I'm saying? Like, because, yo, you're Method Man. Yeah. Like, on the show. Yeah. You can't do it no more. So what happens is you got these guys that are super insecure, but have to carry on this bravado, which makes you more insecure. And then you got the hoes that you know you wasn't getting before, which makes you more insecure.
Yeah, because you don't know if those women really like you.
You know, you know they don't like you. Because they like whoever got, you know what I mean?
The biggest chain.
Like, that's why, you know what I mean? I carry the principle, and I don't know who started it, because everybody say my old head always said it. But I carry the principle, somebody always got a bigger bankroll. You know what I mean? And somebody
always better.
Somebody always, or you can go the other way with, you know what I mean, sex, because sex is a spiritual experience. Somebody's gonna, you know what I mean, some nigga out there that's sleeping on his mom's couch that needs somewhere to live, these homosexuals, is gonna fuck her brains out. Way better, because you might just give her 4 minutes or whatever, because you went to work, you stayed up 36 straight hours, you had shit to do. You're like, yo, I got you on the, no, this nigga knocking it out the park every time, because he's fucking for his life. You're not fucking for your life, bro. The motivation is different.
I'm not gonna expose
myself. This is the first time I heard Sebbz say sex is a spiritual experience.
No, you say it all the time.
It is.
Yeah, you say it all the time.
This is the first time I heard him say it. That's
you like that?
That's a nice quote.
No, sex is a spiritual experience. You're exchanging energy, so like it has to be at a certain point. You're exchanging energy and you're becoming one.
That's deep.
You are becoming one, bro. Like literally.
You that count?
You're becoming one and a half. Like it's an exchange.
I feel like that's protecting me.
I understand what you're saying.
I just like being an asshole.
I feel like a conversation is exchanging energy. So I
know what you're saying.
Because I've heard women say that, and they say it like, I mean, it's such a powerful thing. Like, we're exchanging energy. Like, bro, if I talk to you, we're exchanging energy. Because
I agree.
Some girls are, or some people in general, is like if you have a bigger personality or a bigger energy than them, they like conform to whatever your energy is. So like the conversation, we exchange energy.
I totally agree, Mike. I think the barrier where it becomes spiritual is like you literally enter someone's temple. And,
so
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so what is tongue kissing?
That's spiritual too. Oh, you ever had a good tongue kiss? That's just spiritual.
That's just spiritual as fuck.
So spiritual, I'll be like, yo.
It's so spiritual.
It's so spiritual. Yeah. You sure? Like, the boy that drops you off. That was Uber, right? Like, you sure?
And you don't have a first date so far that y'all like in the zone
moving
after the first
with
date?
each other. Oh.
Moving with each other. Oh, okay. No, because I've done that.
Like Melvin.
No, because I've done that. But you ever have a first date so far, got tongue kissing, and then you like, I saw you mention that nigga on Twitter the other day. Who the fuck is that? Or you just started asking all the questions?
Oh, no, wow.
I don't ask questions. I do find out who the nigga is.
I'm asking. Who's that?
I ain't asking no questions.
I'm not asking.
I'm here to win.
I'm not asking questions like, yo, when the last time you had sex? I'm not asking that. But I need to know who these people are.
When the last time you had sex is crazy. Yeah. What did you say this morning?
Right while you tonguing her down.
Yeah, like yesterday. Like,
well, we ain't had sex. We just did stuff while you tonguing her down.
Yeah.
I'm scraping my tongue so fast.
Yeah, but that kiss.
I feel like, you know, I'm gonna just say, and I'm a crack open this egg a little bit more when we talk about Diddy and all the shit that's going through this week. When we talk about spiritual experiences and just black men in entertainment being so insecure. Because who we see, so Mike, and I use it as an exaggerating effect in conversation. Mike know I do shit like that. Because Mike was like, I be feeling like so-and-so is a coon. And I was like, honestly, bro, all these niggas coons. And he was just like, oh shit. And I was like, no, I'm serious. Now, did I think of 74 different rappers when I said it? No, I just thought of overall, you exhaust and squeeze out every bit of trolling you can as rappers a lot of the time. Like, I'm gonna go get the biggest chain. Like, it's like the Boondock shit. We seeing like Boondock shit over and over again. And that was to show, like, yo, these niggas is coons. But like now, it's like, our rappers have Boondock moments.
I saw somebody posted the lethal interjection clip with Fuck Granddad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, this is really
just mad cause your ass is old.
It's a banger, by the way. I know, but it's a
Hookmaster.
That's a fucking bomb.
That
Just
shit
mad cause
is
your ass. Like, hold on. Lethal interjection coming into your home. I said, hold on. This shit a bomb.
Yeah, we had I had a really good week myself though. Just to put a ball.
Lame ass nigga.
I had a really hit the gym. I gotta stop doing arms though, but I want arms to get cut, so this is kind of weird. But I gotta stop doing arms, cause like my arms kind of too big for my shirts a little bit.
Also, why are you still lifting weights? Like
I don't really. I do light weights, but with the cut, this is gonna sound crazy, but my arms are pretty big. So like when it's cutting, it's still going like.
So what's your goal here? Do you want like the peak muscle, or do you just want like the veins showing?
Yeah, I would like some veins soon, but I mean that's why I'm just losing body fat.
No, Diddy,
you work? Yeah, that's kind of. You can just go to the gym and get veins.
Yeah, your veins pop out because of the stress you put on the muscle. Mm-hmm. So like, if you really want your veins pop,
no, this nigga say I want to get veins. Like,
yeah, no, that was crazy.
Like I'm having veins all the time.
But no, you can be very vascular. I'm very vascular, but my tattoos cover it a lot.
Yeah, like when I'm working out heavy for like a week straight and I do arms every day, I got a crazy ass joint.
But the thing about your biceps, like that's one of the most like what's the word I'm looking for? Stubborn muscles. So like you gotta like this guy does 100 curls. Like that's his workout. And he did it like 3 times a week. So you have to like literally kill your arms from it, bro.
Yeah, see, I got a crazy fucking, I don't know what type of vein it is, but that joint go all the way from like my hand run up on my forearm, go up my bicep. Same vein, joint crazy. Pause. And I'll be in the gym. I'll be like, yo, I'm strong as shit. But you know what I mean? Then
you gotta keep your arms under tension.
I produce veins.
All right.
I produce
No, we're gonna fuck the word
arm vein.
Cause
like easily, so I don't really know.
I was just saying.
You have low, it's a thing to where you have low body fat too.
Yeah, low body fat and being vascular.
Like you have a very low percentage of body fat. I'm pretty sure. Like you're probably like 160, right? 165.
175.
Probably around like 50.
Bro, you was 155 last year.
I've never been lower than 165 and never more than 175.
I thought you was 155. All right, so 165 last year.
You're probably like 50%.
Because you called me a fat boy because I was 195.
That's
so
petty. Me. I can't gain weight.
Niggas is so petty, man.
He was petty.
No, I'm talking about him. That's petty. Yeah, it's so fucking petty.
Yeah. Like, yeah, fat boy. I was like, fuck. I didn't have a good week that week. But yeah. I had a good week this week.
You fuck about that whole week. Now that should be fucking with you sometimes.
Yeah.
I was 183. Somebody called me skinny. I was like, what? Bitch.
No, see, I would be jealous of that.
No, not you, but somebody. I was 183.
180.
And somebody called me skinny. I'm in the mirror like, I'm not skinny no more.
I'm trying to get.
I ain't gonna lie, I be here with my man and be like, yo, like when I first was like losing weight, like probably 2 years ago, he's like, yo, look at me skinny and shit. And I'm like, that's not the point. Like, I've been working my ass off, like strong, like to not lose my muscle too. Like, but yeah, I had a great week. Everything went well at my job. 30s cracking up on me. Ran into some money, sold some sneaks. What else? Watch some good interviews, good week of media. The only part was the fucking pod stuff, the pod media stuff. That's been the only
down part.
Yeah, that's the only down part. And then we had the dinner last night. Went to Alpenrose and Blonde Barber afterwards. Alpenrose was a really good experience. You should have came, Mike. Fuck you. We had a really good experience. That shit is like the Illuminati. And it's funny because we call it the Illuminati meetings. Has nothing to do with the devil. Nothing, no 3-6 shit. It was literally just elevated conversations. We not in there like, yo, so would you take a joint here on the first date? You got a hit, right? It's just more like, yo, how you been, bro? You know,
longevity.
What's your next thing? What's your, you know what I mean? Shit like that. And
it's a good recentering situation, just balancing everything out.
I've been to an Illuminati meeting.
You are?
Yeah.
I be forgetting that you had.
Yeah, so had a great time.
We sat under the Buddha.
Yeah.
I had a great time last night at Alpenrose. Bone marrow toast. If you are a pork eater though,
get that fucking bacon.
That bacon is the greatest piece of bacon I've ever. It's a slab. It's like a mini slab of bacon. It's $18.
It's a thick cut. It's a thick cut of bacon, but they like, I forgot how they cook it, but it's in like honey with a red wine reduction and some type of like sauce they put on it.
I lost my 3 accounts. I don't really like thick ass bacon, and I don't eat pork, so.
It's not gonna taste thick in your mouth though. But pause. I had to tell you. I had to describe it for you.
Cause that's even crazy to say. Like,
I'll take that one.
What do thick taste like?
But it was no way.
What do thick taste like, Kaz?
No Diddy. But I had to describe it for you, brother.
Y'all can't hear me looking at me. I've been looking at this again. Very disturbing. For cosmetics, there's a lot of animal fat on the product.
Yo.
That's what he's trying to say.
Oh my God.
But they have a bone marrow toast is more your speed, Mike.
Yeah, you would have fucked with
It's
that.
really, really good. Also, I ain't gonna lie. Now, if it wasn't such a nice place, I would have been. You know how dogs get bones, and they just I would have been chewing on a fucking bone like a fucking sugar cane in the South. Like bone marrow was good as shit. Got a nice little steak, cream spinach.
The oysters were good.
Potato. The oysters are really good. So don't go there with your ladies. That's $400 easily. Between the guys, we only spent like a stack. It was 6 of it. So good night. With the Blonde Barber. Blonde Barber fucking stinks. Like the smell is terrible, and it's hot.
No, it's not super small, but it's kind of small.
Yeah. It's easy to get packed.
It's small.
It's the layout.
Humid, it's condensed, and people don't wash up.
I think it's the layout too, because like the stairs being in the center of the spot. If the stairs were like on the let's say you got this whole wall. If the stairs weren't right there, it would not be as condensed. Yeah. If you had the stairs in the back somehow, or you come up the side, it would be way better. The stairs being in the center, you got to go to one side or the other.
I feel bad for the DJ.
Taking off.
Because the DJ's in the back in the corner. I know
popping out in the middle of the joint kind of part of the aesthetic though. Like,
yeah, I mean that's a great aesthetic. It just then the aesthetic hits you, be like, oh, it fucking stinks.
Yeah, I mean
it's hot.
You gotta get honestly, you gotta get in there and get drunk immediately.
Philadelphia just need more places like that. Because Blonde Barber is such a place. There's a line outside and all that. Because like it's one of the very few hidden speakeasy type bar spots in the city. Like you walk through a real barbershop and go up some stairs. We need more of those, and it'd be like spaced out more. Like Element No got one where you go in the bathroom, like the pink bathroom.
Yeah.
And then you go in the back and they got another space.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. You just put me on
something. I like that place. You been there?
Yeah.
It was nice.
Small, just like that, John, but it's cool and it's chill. You can't just go.
Do they have air conditioning? Cause it's hot as shit in Blonde Barber.
It be hot.
That's the thing about like these clubs though. They want it to be a little humid because it makes the alcohol
make everything work. But it has like a secret type feel to it because you gotta get yourself on this text message list, and they send you a text message for your RSVP. Like, you can't just
talk about the Illuminati.
We're gonna be outside this week, this summer, man. Because I clearly gotta be in these rooms with you.
So, I'm not gonna lie. The club, I was a big Bad Boys fan. You've seen the trailer before. Bad Boys 1 and 2, it was mainly my shot. I can't co-sign 3. But
we're not co-signing 3. We're gonna act like that one doesn't exist.
The clubs they were in. Remember they was in the club. Remember in the beginning of Bad Boys 2, they had the ecstasy. And they threw them out, but the party looked
amazing.
Bad Boys 1, remember they was in the middle of the club. She tried to shoot that joint up. I always thought like, yo, the club look fun as shit. The club don't look like that no more.
Bro, the club, I ain't gonna hold you.
Just not really.
I've been to, yeah, I'm about to say, because I've been to the club and it be fun, just never, but never when I'm here.
Other cities. DC.
So you think it's Miami too, like that?
I
think section culture has ruined the club.
It did.
Bro.
Everybody wants to be exclusive and above everyone else instead of actually enjoying themselves. People enjoy I'm up here. They want to be like, I could be in this section with the
I get it if you are actually someone that women are going to be fawning over or vice versa.
But a lot of the time,
Rihanna can't walk through the club, bro. Niggas are going to do something nasty.
But that's the thing. Everybody wants to be Rihanna.
She needs to be secluded. That's the thing. Like, I recognize, and I don't want to be. I'm not Kanye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But for this one night, I can be. You feel me?
That's good.
Everyone's addicted to escapism in some shape or form. I can escape my reality of being James that works at
James St. Patrick.
No, James that works at Citigroup, and I can be Kanye West tonight because I got this.
You could have just said Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, cool.
He's a celebrity now.
Yeah, he can't. He has to get a section.
Who walked in and shook his hand?
He don't get paid enough for me.
Remember somebody walked in
and
they shake nobody else's hand? They shake his hand.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. It was at a basketball game.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I can escape this reality. And I could be a fucking superstar tonight. I can spend my bonus on the chain, get some drip, buy out a section, get 4 bottles of Don Julio, and ice, and the bitch is gonna think I'm somebody. We're gonna be at Rose Bar. I'm gonna get a little walkout joint. I'm gonna tip all the bartenders. Now, this is all my money for the next 3 months, but for this night, I could be fucking Kanye West. And none of these young women will be able to tell the difference.
This night, I'm easy, baby.
Yeah, none of these young women are gonna. What I've noticed with a lot of women, they don't think past their first impression. The guy from that podcast.
It's a nice conversation.
Yeah, he was like, women have this idea in their head.
He's sharp.
He's sharp as fuck. Women have this idea in their head, and they already cast you for the role. So I just gotta put this one little sprinkle on top, and shit, I'm in there. I can't go outside for the next 3 months, but I done got 20 bitches tonight. And that's what some niggas live for.
Listen here, my guys. I ain't master at the craft of bagging women in the club or nothing like that. But instead of paying $200, $300, $400 for a bottle, you can catch a baddie at the bar with her friends, buy her and all her friends drinks for probably a bean,
And
get her number.
Yeah.
Because it's not too much conversation you're having in the club anyway.
Probably moving.
She's probably going to spin back around, holler at you again, rap with you because you a nigga that's buying drinks for her and her girls. You probably buy another round, only spend another 100, which is 200, which is what niggas spent for one bottle, and shorty probably leave with you.
You're giving out too much game. You're giving out my whole game plan right now.
That's
and if you don't leave with her friend probably give you her gram on the walkout.
You giving out too much game right now.
Crazy.
But a lot of niggas.
That's why I call him Mike Loud.
A lot of niggas don't even have the conversational skills to do that. You feel me? The conversational skills, or
they
want
But that's the thing. At the bar, you don't have to have that much conversation because it's loud anyway. You could figure it out later.
But you also have to still sit in this young woman's face, and not fuck it up. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
you just don't gotta fuck it up.
You can't be like, I ain't fresh. It's like,
but a nigga say some corny shit like that. Like, I look good tonight. She didn't. What? She's already talking to you. Like, you already won. But that's the whole. A lot of talking to women is just not fucking it up. That's the whole shit. Yeah. Don't fuck it up. And niggas be fucking it up. Because they don't have the confidence and they go, she like me, or she talking to me already. It's like,
niggas be creeps.
Niggas be creeps too. Niggas not used to women and female attention. So it's just like, yeah, I could buy her a drink, so you gonna let me fuck tonight? Like, why did you say that?
You know what come with that third drink, right? And then look over here. And next thing you know, they got, you know what I mean, their man's out or some weird shit. It'd be some creep shit going on. But I had a good time last night. I recommend Alpine Rules if you into fine dining. It's really good.
I might take myself.
Yeah, really good. I might take myself. This nigga's a thorough nigga. But speaking of Iron Fresh, were you on the Drew Wells episode we were talking about?
I ain't fresh. I believe so. Yeah.
No, the Drew Walls episode.
Drew Walls.
It's like monetizing hate, where we talked about how we want to get to the point where people either hate the podcast or love the podcast, but we probably prefer to have a hating audience. Because, once again, we talked about monetizing hate, how Drew Walls blew up because people, oh, look at this clown-ass nigga and whatnot, right? But now it's led to what he's doing now. And it seems like he's a content creator that wanted to be that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fit the light-skinned nigga aesthetic. He got Drake playing in the background. He fucking doing Get Ready With Me's and his boxer briefs and shit like that. Like, he fit that aesthetic where it's like, oh, I'm trying to cover a large demographic of people. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Target, like he just had a plan in a sense, and it seems like it worked. Off of people just
had to play.
And then we got Derek Lambert, where you told me he's a truck driver, where you got this old head truck driver where it's like I ain't fresh. He didn't even have a plan with this, and next week LRG looking out super crazy, and he had Pelicans versus Bucks games and shit.
Me and Bobby Portis.
Me and Bobby Portis and shit. Shout out Keys. You know what I mean? So it's like. It's really crazy how hate is monetized now. Like, people spend more time talking about, Charlamagne talked about this, where Candace Owens, I don't agree with a lot of shit she says. I think she's intelligent, but I also think she's an idiot. So, if that's true, if she's not playing a character. Like, like a lot of people will play characters. But for a check. So, Charlamagne was saying like, yo, y'all hate Candace so much, y'all are making her bigger. You know what I mean? And then, like, she comes on the platform, which y'all already hate, and it's like, y'all hate the Breakfast Club now or whatever. And now...
That's why I can't even call nobody an idiot these days, because you paying her so much attention, you're the idiot.
Right.
She winning.
Yeah, like...
No matter how ridiculous you think her comments are, you're watching her, and she's living the life you want to live.
Yeah, like, Candace Owens doesn't enter my feed that often, unless someone I know interacts with her. And I would still be like, this is dumb, and just not say nothing.
Bro,
I
share that sentiment, because remember what I said with the Meek shit. Like, if you just keep tweeting Meek all day, and tweeting academics or whatnot, you part of the circus too. Like, there's no way I'm going to just keep coming between two imbeciles and be like, no, because this is the thorough way y'all supposed to be doing it. Or, Meek, you not thorough. It's like, bro, I don't think thorough is his goal at this point, bro. I'm going to keep it a beat.
They say never argue with a fool because I'm far away. We can't tell who
I think, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to
That's so real.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to engage with Meek. I'm not going to engage with Steven, what's his name? Not Steven, Skip Bayless. I'm not going to engage with these type of people because it's clear you have an agenda.
Skip had cracking up.
Skip is hilarious.
Going at Cam
with the jump shots and shit.
Right.
Like, Skip is hilarious. But, Derek Lambert has... Are you happy for Overhead?
I am.
Definitely happy, especially if he don't have to go back to driving trucks. If they keep,
I think
if they put him on some billboards or something.
I don't think because like he's older, like he's definitely older. I don't know if he has the wherewithal or if he even wants to adapt to this social media age. Like
what if he just don't take time? Like, my fault. But what if he don't take time? Like, man, this shit cool, but I want to go back to driving trucks. Like some people might want to do that.
And if he wants to,
constantly relevant in social media.
I love that because then that shit just for him, whatever he got paid, that shit like a quick.
I think that was set.
A quick lick, and he go back to his truck driving.
I feel like that could set a good precedent too for the young bulls coming up. Like,
as long as he do something great with his money and never be in a situation where he down, I love it.
But the thing is, how much money is he getting from this?
For sure.
Because to be relevant in social media, like this moment,
I don't know how much he making, but because truck drivers make some bread, so if he already had a little check or whatever, like as long as this money is just like a lick for him, it's just like the lottery ticket. Y'all gonna give me a couple grand, y'all gonna give me some free clothes. Y'all gonna let me go to the games and meet my favorite celebrities, and then in 4 months I'll go back to my job. But y'all put money in my pocket every time
I'm an LRG ambassador.
Yeah, like
I double my salary.
I come get what I'm gonna make this whole year in these 5 months, and then go back to my job and make the rest of my yearly salary.
Yeah, that's tough. I like that.
Yeah. Because even if you only make 100,000 or only make like 70,000, that's close to his yearly salary, depending on how much driving you do.
Yeah, but you also gotta not blow it.
But he an old head. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully he got more
But that's the thing
he
about
been touching money already as a truck driver, so hopefully he knows what to do with some bread
That's the
already.
thing about fame, though. Like, it warps your reality.
It's so fleeting. Like
this is where it could go. Like, he could always chase that moment or be happy with it. You know, and
he look exhausted.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If he chased the moment, it won't even turn out well because if he chased the moment and try to turn up in this rich shit and start wearing Louis V and everything, that goes against how he became who he is. He's LRG boy right now.
He can go the whole opposite spectrum and just keep pushing the iron fresh with his regular shit, but keep doing it every day
and make a meme of himself.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you can go the whole opposite way.
I think I want to make this coincide with another point. Cause I'm happy for Ohead. I hope he could, like Mike said, he do whatever he wants to do. For sure. He succeeds in whatever he wants to succeed in. If he go and be LRG's new creative director or whatever, and he know how to make some, if they try to incorporate I ain't fresh type of shirts, yo, we the OGs and we still fresh type shit, that would be thorough. If
you know what you need to get? Salt and Pepper Club.
No. Fuck no.
I feel like, I mean, he come with a little New Balance because he had the newbies on to push that, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy LRG, like, people was like, yeah, New Balance, they need to go, and I'm like, they don't need to. Like, New Balance, their stature is so big.
And the thing about
I feel like LRG didn't
need
him more.
They needed him just as much as he needed them.
Because LRG
New Balance is trying to push their brand into
LRG
this
needed
new
him.
era.
Boy didn't need him. He was good where he's at before. He was cool. I mean, he outside doing more shit, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't fucked up.
He brought LRG back into the line.
Yeah, like LRG needed them. He was cool with or
I
without
haven't
it.
bought anything LRG in over a decade.
But I wanted to make this kind of coincide or transition or what do they call it in the podcast, Mike? Segue.
Yeah.
Not necessarily though, but because it coincides with the Bryson Tiller. You know, he don't do long form video interviews often. Mm-hmm. So he has a complex music interview. I couldn't find the entire video, but there's a whole write up on it. They're asking him about his career and shout out to him. He has a new album coming out. I actually like the whatever she wants. See, this is the
she
thing.
wants a bomb.
It's a good song. I just think it's not him, but he's saying he's entering a new era, and he was saying how he had to take a step back and realize he can't do it by himself. He was trying to produce, write, do everything. He was like, yo, I'm looking at my competition. Everybody's doing collaborations. I can't compete. So I had to take a step back and kind of relearn how to make music. And, you know what I mean? I'm going to always tune into Bryson. Nothing going to touch Trap Soul at this point, it seems like, but I'm going to always tune in. You got my ear. I think it's a really good.
That line.
Why you feel like that's his sound?
It's not a sound. It's not a sound because you came into the game as Trap Soul. You did 3 albums with a completely different sound. So I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's not his sound.
You think they joined Run Me Dry? You think that wasn't his sound either?
He hates Run Me Dry. He said himself he hates it.
Yeah, but I was just asking. I don't listen to him that often. I like listening to Trap.
No, but it's interesting to see like the line of thinking because he did come in like he did Trap Soul by himself. Mm-hmm. He did his next album by himself, and they all did well. So to see that he's trying to transition to something different, I like it. I like Whatever She Wants. I'm not excited for the new album though. Like, don't give me 18 Whatever She Wants. Don't give me.
No, he had another song which was a lot better. I liked it. He talking this shit. Calypso. I like Calypso.
Okay,
no. Yeah, Calypso. Yeah, that's it.
All right,
I like that joint. I ain't gonna play it because I'll upload it to YouTube and I don't feel like taking it out. But so the way that it coincided was, you know, he said he was on his grind, putting up songs, and he's talking about. It's like the opposite of hate. Like he put up "Don't." As we all know, that's his breakout song. That's his song that got his attention through everybody in the industry. He became basically Bryson Tiller off of that. Like, it's synonymous with, you know what I mean?
Pen Griffey.
So he said that he uploaded it and he was playing it for his friends and they was like, it's cool. He was like, bro, that's giving me like lukewarm answers. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna delete this joint. He was like, yo, the views was slow, everything was slow. And he was like, yo, next thing I know, somebody called him, one of his homies called him from a college campus, like, yo, why you delete that joint, bro? He's like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, like we fucking with that joint on campus.
This shit a bomb.
So he like, oh shit, like, all right, put that joint back up. He was like, yo, not too long after that, Timbaland hits him up. Like, yo, you gotta come to Miami. Love your sound. Well, he said his man Rich connected with Timbaland and whatever. He was like, it's literally been up. It's been up ever since. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking of, like, he was just saying, like, how your friends support you from the shadows. And he was like, I don't like that. And I was thinking, like, I would rather our friends trash our podcast in a sense. And not to, like, call out our friends directly on the podcast, but it's like, that shit, as a creative, as people, like, we're not, like, super creative. We don't have clothing lines and shit like that or makeup colors. But,
I mean, this is creative.
Yeah, but, like, for us to create this concept, to keep going through this concept for over a year, even though Mike is part of both of the cookout events, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, even though Mike hasn't been here in the entire 64 episodes at this point, Mike was still there from the inception. Mike is here again full time, right? Mm-hmm. For us to do that and really put all this work in, it's just kind of crazy to hear another creative say, like, yeah, that support from the shadow shit, like, I'll be finding it weird when somebody, not weird, like, I appreciate all support, but it's like, somebody come up to me like, yeah, bro, on episodes 52, when y'all was talking about this, I was fucking with that, John. It's like,
why did you say
damn, that? Bro, the YouTube video don't got no likes.
It's like, why didn't you?
Damn, bro, I can't tell by the views. Like, damn, you just posted Scary Hours 3. Drake don't need no sales. Like,
that's what the reason I don't think we've reached any type of, like, mainstream or any type of, like, viral success, because we got to break outside of our circle. Mm-hmm. People around you aren't going to big you up. Like, it's just not in, like, on a common scale. It's not common. Like, everything my friends do, I'll post it. Like, I'll call you, tell you what's good, I'll post it. Like, you won't know I like your shit. Like, you won't know. But not everyone's like that. A lot of people don't feel like that. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people just aren't those type of people. And it's, I can't say it's hate. It's just like some people just aren't like that.
So what do you think it is, Mike? Do you think it's, like, as a person, as a thinker?
I don't expect anything from.
I don't really fuck with them niggas.
No, it's not that I don't fuck with them. I don't really. I've seen, not even like just from this standpoint. I've seen in other people's situation 1,000 times, and like being a person on the side of the advocate of, bro, don't worry about what your friends talking about. Like even when like when we take it back when we was fucking with Will in high school as far as the music and shit and management and not like the people around him would. Well, he would hear, you know, niggas like, yo, drop this, but like knowing that, like, yeah, the people that's right around you, that's your friends or whatever, are not going to support as much as you think they are. Mm-hmm. Like I've seen this 1,000 times.
Right.
You know what I mean, like
I feel like every artist has said it at some point.
Yeah, and it's like you shouldn't even expect anything from them because you know your friends, you know the people around you, bro. They're not about to make you famous. Yeah. They don't have enough money to put you on, even if they all bought your album.
But if every one of your friends reposted your shit, you would get a lot of.
I think you would think so, but if in reality, we all live in the same area and really know the same people.
We don't though.
For some of them not. But like we know a great handful of the same. Even if we don't follow each other, like we know a great handful of the same people. That it would take more for you to really jump out and. Like, granted, we might not all know all the exact same people in Philadelphia, but for order us to take over or be known in Pennsylvania, it has to go past our friends reposting it. Like, you had to get some strangers that just.
What about your friend's cousin who lives in Pottsville?
What about your friends? We all got friends that went to state schools. We got friends that went to state schools, played on D1 teams, were viral or famous at their schools, did a lot of things at their school. They got a lot of followers from their schools. Like, you're like. What is it? 6 people away from everyone. Mm-hmm. Like you're 6 people away from everyone. Like you're 6 people away from Kanye. Like you could be.
That's facts, but at the same time, tell me how hard it's gonna get them 6 people to latch on to the idea to get you to connect with Kanye.
That's what Kye's saying. Yeah, he's saying the change starts
with one person.
From you posting, your man posts, his man check it out, and then the next week he posts. Now you got 3 people. So now it turns into the 4th person might be in the studio with the 5th and Kanye. And now Kanye looking at like, oh shit.
You're breaking it down to a simpler aspect, but you know how small some of the
I understand. For sure.
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is to have a conversation with somebody to convince them, those 6 people to get you to meet Kanye. It's even harder to get somebody to pay attention to your content to repost it.
I'm not saying it's easy.
So that's what I'm saying.
No, it's hard as shit. It's hard as shit. Like, I don't get mad at my friends. Like,
it'd go better if it was a stranger because some people have your credit gone because we friends.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That's a good point because I see people posting.
If I repost your shit, half your credit gone because they know me and Sebbz know each other for a long time. Half the people, you might just posting this friend.
And at the same time, it's not
a stranger.
This is way more. This is way less. Qualitative. Like, you can't tell the quality of a podcast until you really go check it out.
Right, you gotta tell.
Versus, I do Fix Your Soul. I clean sneakers, right? You can look at the pictures like, yo, does this nigga buy a new pair of sneakers? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see, like, oh yeah, like, all right, I know Mike, so I'm gonna go through Mike to get the sneakers clean, but I know this person does good work. Mm-hmm. Versus like the podcast where it's like, you might see one clip and that clip not for you, but it's like the tequila talk. Like, I really don't enjoy, quote unquote, that type of content, but I could see there's a big ass niche for that type of content. And like we talked about with sponsorships, Lobos, Gran Carmino, like they gotta eat. It's in the name, tequila talk. Like you could easily get a tequila sponsorship once you start reaching 1 million impressions in a month. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they should cut right there. It's right and dry. So it's like, yo, this a good joint on some Saturday night. You know what I mean? Bullshit. You know what I mean? It might not be substance oriented, but there's some get through my night shit type or entertainment. So I get exactly what you're saying. Like, you know what I mean? Because it takes away a lot of the credibility. Because it's like, oh, that's just his man posting that. Versus like a lot of the credibility from podcasts is who you got on there. Because you could be a terrible interviewer or kind of fucking interview up sometimes. Like Nori, he get in there sometimes. Pause.
Prime example, Funny Marco having Nicki Minaj on there.
Yeah.
I feel like he fucked that joint up. Right. He did a horrible job, but mad people probably tagged him because he got Nicki on there.
He got Nicki on there, and you Funny Marco.
You know what I'm saying? And you Funny Marco.
And I'm just coming here to laugh. I'm not even coming here for an interview. Versus, I like when Funny Marco balances the interview. Like, I'm gonna be funny, but I'm gonna also ask you some shit. You know what I mean? Like, so. Yeah,
I think his joint with Anthony Edwards was one of his better joints. Because he was funny, he put the chicken on his pocket, but he also was asking the questions and he was having a real conversation.
Yeah, real shit. And Ant was like, yo, this nigga really crazy.
He said, you put the piece of chicken in your jacket.
He was drunk.
You said you have to eat that later.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna lie, nigga put a piece of chicken in his jacket. I'm walking out. It's nothing for us to talk about.
I'm about to start laughing.
It's nothing for us to talk about.
But support from the shadows as a creative is just one of the more, I'm not gonna say it's frustrating, it's just weird. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like you're a weirdo for doing it, it's just like, damn.
It's a weird feeling.
It's a weird feeling. Like, damn, I appreciate you watching it, but like, damn, like,
you could have.
Alright, who else? You know what I mean? Because it'd be people really tuned in and you don't know. So it's like,
you get a random person just like, yo, I watched, like,
yeah.
Did you?
Like, it'd be people, I know you're not watching this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not offended. But yeah, start hating our shit. If that's, you know what I mean? Because
hate me into
monetizing, hate me into a bag.
I'll wear LRG, fuck it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't fresh.
Mr. Mecca jeans.
In Philly news, did y'all see the Chi-Chi cook-off? That was kind of crazy. State versus federal.
Very disturbed.
And it's for a good cause.
My question is, who was the judges, though?
Niggas.
I don't think it was somebody of notoriety. I think it was just
like they had Beans cooking. Beans should have been judging.
Yeah, Beans was doing the little joint with the packet so you get everything to the.
It's just very disturbing to me because it shows how much prison culture is ingrained into African American culture, especially inner city African American culture. Like, I can't even say that they're wrong for doing it because it's so ingrained. Like
it's like a rite of passage.
Yeah, like it's literally like our culture at this point. That's sick to say, and it makes me disgusted to even see. Cause like they don't see what's wrong with that. They didn't see what's wrong with that the entire time they did it, posted it, until people were probably like, "Yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?"
Somebody made a post the other day, and they basically was like, "Yo, when y'all screenshot yourselves, cause you know they do the FaceTime calls now." Is that when y'all screenshot yourselves smiling, bidding on these jail calls, it's not a good look. Like, I understand. Nobody said you gotta be depressed in there or sad the entire time, and you should smile. But once you start posting on the gram, it's giving a bad signal off to the kids.
Like you having fun in
They
there.
saying like, yeah, like you having fun, or it's party time, or it's.
And then you come home and you do a prison cook-off. Oh, this is what y'all was doing in there? That shit. I mean, I like cooking. Chi-Chi's. Some young boys grew up on Chi-Chi's. I like Chi-Chi's. I just be doing it. I mean, like, that's what we do.
That's their life. But listen, and what I'm about to say about it sound crazy, but
Okay.
It's not.
I would
shocking
just,
to me.
I don't mind that they do that.
Uh-huh.
Strictly because that's just what it is after you come home from jail because of the type of crime, because of the type of crimes they're committing, it's not really too much for them after coming home from jail.
They
probably go back to jail a couple more times, and this is what they know. Sadly to say, I don't care if y'all do crime. I would just prefer if y'all did better crimes, whereas though y'all can have a life afterwards. Like,
you start doing white collar crimes.
Yeah, like I would prefer y'all do some fraud.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't saying nothing wrong.
Do some embezzlement.
You're not saying
money laundering.
Y'all
smart enough to do it. Y'all smart enough to do it.
I don't think what you said was crazy.
Yeah, like I don't.
That's a good point.
Y'all having Chi-Chi cook-offs because y'all killed somebody and did 10 years.
See, ironically, the case it was in celebration
of being home
of a woman that came. I think it was a woman.
The Muslim lady that was in the video.
No, not her.
Okay.
At least I don't think. I'm pretty sure
she was wrongfully convicted. Michelle West was wrongfully convicted and sent to double life. Somebody commented, all these IG activists in the comments talking about we glorify jail, but don't even know the purpose of the event. So was to bring awareness to Michelle West, who was wrongfully convicted and sent to double life. Everybody want to sound woke, but won't help no one unless it's y'all family or a celebrity. And I can agree with that sentiment. Where this might have raised way more money than other options. Just bringing up a GoFundMe or something.
No, probably.
And I'm pretty sure it did. You got beans there.
Yeah, you got beans there. I'm pretty sure it did. But you have we all have a responsibility to our community.
Yeah.
And no one has a responsibility to help you, but you have a responsibility to not badly influence someone else.
This just bring me back to when I learned more about the black people boycotting the bus system and shit like that. Like, we don't really having an end goal that much. That the end goal in boycotting the bus system was to you know what I mean, drain their money out. But it was like, okay, what happens after we drain their money? Are we going to buy the bus system so we can have a bus system, or what are we going to do? Like, we all here, we bringing people out here and shit like that. But are we going to find these jail niggas jobs while they here? Like, we going to bring some programs out.
It's a lot of moral victories, is what it.
So I had to talk with my parents about this. You ever heard of the sentiment, white ice is colder? Like, basically saying, we'll never be as good as white people. Like, a lot of people have that ingrained in their mind. And I used to say that about the bus boycott. Because we had a thriving bus system before the Montgomery bus boycott. We had a thriving black boycott bus system. And, I don't know how it went, the logistics, but maybe, I'm pretty sure, I threw my breath some.
No.
So I'm pretty sure.
At the yard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the white people who are in charge of the system probably delegated us to only certain stops. If you had a job at the factory in the suburbs, you probably couldn't take the black bus there or whatever, right? But if we go and boycott, which we did, we went and boycotted, a successful boycott. And they said that we abandoned, once they said we could sit wherever we want on the white buses, we abandoned the black bus. Shit. Now, whatever I've seen as far as the system goes, which they'll do to anybody that tries to buck the system, and I'm not saying this because, like I said before, we can always play the victim card. But anybody that tries to buck the system, they just drain you out. Yep. And I was going to look into it, which I still am. I wonder what they did. Also, did they make an incentive to these poor black people? Y'all charging $1.50 or $1 to get on the bus. We charge 25 cents.
I could just
shit like that. You know what I mean? Did they do because business? I can lose for 6 months.
I could just hypothesize.
You can't lose for 6 months.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
They probably just made it more convenient.
We have it.
Yeah, you can't come.
The thing is, bro, it don't matter how much more we're paying. We're on our shit.
Yeah, right.
Y'all still gonna be fucked up if we don't get on y'all shit.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
But if I don't your job,
the individualism takes over.
You can't get to this factory on that bus, and you work at this factory.
But how was you doing it during the boycott?
No, I hear that.
I get what you're saying.
Y'all found a way. Honestly, how was y'all doing when the white person just was like, man, get the fuck off the bus at any random stop? You was taking that walk. It wasn't like motherfucker was just willy-nilly on the bus as long as you got in the back. The bus got full, you was in the back, then you getting the fuck off or something.
But now my boss fired me because I'm tired from this walk. I'm not working. My production.
Shit, the walk, dog. Shit, nigga, wake up earlier. Get some more shit.
I agree.
Because in reality, that would because what we're saying isn't far fetched because that was their reality.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like you could have just did that and kept y'all system.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. Listen.
We institutionalized across
Black
the
can't.
board.
It can't be black on crack and white ice is colder. You gotta pick a side. And honestly, I don't know. I'm not always familiar with that.
Like you say all the time, people say things and watch their actions, right?
They ain't even as far. I don't look as good as me.
People say things and watch their actions.
We know we get ashy.
They could say, "Yeah, I'm pro-black," but if everything you do is based on individualism, knowing we're purposely set behind, are you really pro-black? I say it all the time. What I say on here, like I don't know if I could be pro-black. I'm such a fucking consumer. You get what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, everything hurts us. Across, like in a lot of spaces, should I say, or a lot of things hurt us. Like even with down to the t-shirt brands and whatever. Who is the black textile companies that's making this? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how pro-black can I truly be? We lost our way so long ago. You get what I'm saying? Like I could want the best for black people, but do I truly act like it? And you're gonna find that the average motherfucker don't. They just want to go home and have a good time.
Listen,
they don't even want to.
I'm not even one of those pro-black people that's like, you gotta buy everything in your house from a black person. Listen, at some point you're gonna be supporting another motherfucker. I mean, when it was, I guess, black versus white, and it was that simple dynamic, I guess you could be like that, but like, bro, I don't care. I'm gonna buy some shit from the Asian market or whatever. But they need to cause all that economically, I understand that. You're never just gonna be buying straight from black people. Like,
so all that economic, I understand.
No, I understand because it's like, bro, you're never just gonna be buying a T-shirt that a black person made. Like, the shirt is made somewhere else. The person put the design on it, maybe. But it's like, as far as like on the scale of like from person to person, human to human, like just that help from. I can still knock on your door and get some sugar, like something as small as that.
Hey, don't knock on my door.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't get no sugar from Kaz.
The church knocked on my door a couple of days ago. I did not answer.
But see, so my dad explained it because I don't know if y'all know. My grandma's super churched out. Like I cheat you church on me probably, but my dad was explaining how. Because that's what I be saying about education. My dad just be knowing shit, bro. Like, it became a point where they were going to take away the tax-free benefit for churches if they didn't basically take out some elements of the community involvement that they had. Because, remember, churches used to really be a hub for us. I had to get the exact quote so that I could look up the statistics and the facts and shit. But basically, they took it away, and we chose the money for the churches over the people.
Of course.
Niggas need that chicken.
You know what I mean? And that's individualism right there, because the preacher and his 8 disciples is the only people just really getting paid.
And at this point, it's the preacher, his wife, and then the person running the choir. It's them 3.
And then on the drums and the bass, because they be snapping.
Yeah, they be going crazy.
Yeah, they going crazy. But
snapping.
They be snapping. Yeah, with the Cheech Cheech cook-off, somebody said, man, y'all niggas is free. If y'all don't take y'all ass to what yourself to Benihana.
Bro.
Research shows that if you eat a Chi-Chi anytime after getting out of jail, you're going back.
I agree.
Wallow be making Chi-Chis here and there. Gilly be fucking them, killing them for still making jail sandwiches.
Wallow was in jail for 20 years, bro. He was institutionalized.
Wallow is more institutionalized. You gotta think Wallow been in and out from 14 to basically 39.
Wallow is fucking rich. He can eat wherever he wants.
No, I'm not saying
it's not about like that.
He's
like,
definitely institutionalized.
Like, okay, like if you got rich tomorrow, right? You would still want a poppy star player at some point.
No. Bro, I got more money a long time ago. I haven't eaten poppy star in years.
So you've never had a craving for one?
No, I don't even eat hoagies no more.
My fault, man.
Yeah, Mike.
So you've never had a craving for nothing you see as a kid?
Like, on some hood shit?
Anything under echelon. I can't think of that word.
No, I don't eat baked beans and hot dogs. I don't eat none of that shit. The lowest shit I might eat
baked beans
is fucking peanut and jelly, and that's because that's protein.
I can't even argue with that.
Bro, you just had a sausage and toaster strudel.
A toaster strudel and a sausage I eat? Sausage is not poor shit.
Yeah, it's not.
Toaster strudel not poor shit.
That type of sausage was poor shit.
He said just sausage.
Bro, no, because I cut it in half and threw it in the air fryer because I have no time to make it regularly.
The current.
You said sausages. He said just sausages.
It was a prepackaged.
I got low quality sausages.
Yeah, sausages you had, nigga.
I can tell where it shriveled up paws. That Jones poor quality sausage.
That's not
pocket.
What?
Ain't no pork sausage. You crazy.
It was a poor sausage.
But basically, y'all, all I'm saying is like after a certain point, you're gonna crave something you have in your regular life. And his regular life was jail.
That's really his regular life.
That was really his regular. For 25 years.
I understand that from a while.
So he done ate lobster
because
he's
the whole
definitely
done.
institutionalized. They had the joint when he first came home and Gilly took him to a nice restaurant.
No, I only say that because he said if you eat food again, they going back to jail. But I don't think Wilder going back to jail. He eat that shit sometimes though.
Yeah, I don't think Wilder going back. He's definitely exception to the rule. But the recidivism rate for people that did 20 years is really high. So it's like he's an anomaly across the board, honestly. Like he just shout out Wallow, man. He's a legend.
You don't know anything about your world anymore. Like that's why I give Wallow those props. Like for him to come out of jail after 20 years and
that nigga said he found the phone. He found the phone. He wasn't playing. He was there picking up all the knowledge. That's crazy.
20 years and you
because you don't really know what it looks like outside. You just know what the internet telling you.
20 years and you mastered algorithm that kids out here every day can't master.
You want some shit? I was explaining this to Kaz. I was explaining this to Kaz. The real world or a different world than you get used to after a while is so fucking scary. I was telling Kaz this last week about a relationship. I'm terrified to get in a relationship again because I'm so used to not being in jail.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was a fair shake for anybody getting out of jail and they actually was learning some shit in jail, spending a long time in jail like Wallow, I really feel like you would come outside and do some shit only because you haven't been in the world like the rest of us. So they're not used to everything the way we're so used to it. Whereas though they can see flaws or things that might need to be done that can be invented or used.
If you could just cut it off to where they don't have the opportunity to commit crimes, I know it's not realistic, but like that part of their brain does not, whatever. Yeah, I feel like a lot of jail niggas that went to jail for 20 years and came out at 35, 36, 37, 30. Like those like little last bit of youth years, like you can go hoop still.
You can,
you can be active and you still got energy. Yeah, you're focused. Because you start to see the outside world as easy.
Because listen, how Wallow get where he was at? Honestly, he was selling t-shirts and shit, but when Wallow started doing that running up to the camera shit, bro, he was the only nigga doing it. It's not like it wasn't nobody else doing motivational speeches. Him not being
when he put that ketchup on his face,
that was wild.
No, but it worked.
It worked. What I'm saying, like his brain was thinking.
The algorithm.
His brain was thinking differently because he's like, I'm not used to what y'all used to. So when I'm seeing the holes and like, I can do this and make it different.
Not even just mastering, it's conquering. Period. Because before he mastered, I think Wallow really knows the algorithm now. I think before he was just trying to conquer it by I'm posting every day. Like, no matter, I'm posting every day. Mm-hmm. I'm posting something. Mm-hmm. Some type of content to where I come across. You can go on the Instagram now, and you can go to your most seen on your feed, right? Yeah, have it set up like that. And it's gonna be a mixture between people that you like, as far as you like their videos a lot. Not to sound like a hater, like, yeah, I don't never like this nigga videos. But like, yeah, I like his videos a lot. And people that post a lot. That's how you get into the algorithm for real. Like you post so much that you get shown in people's feed, and then it becomes a feeder system. You know what I mean? That's all it is. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. That's a good point. Yeah, you come out of jail 20 years and you just look at it like I'm not gonna do anything illegal, but I want to make money like I'm doing something illegal. Because I've had nothing but time to think. And I don't gotta worry about nobody fucking stabbing me in my back for real.
I mean, because it's easy to say he just posts every day, but like,
no,
you wouldn't even think because
post with intent too.
That's what I'm saying. Because you wouldn't posting every day. It's not that simple. It's like he know what he want to post about. He getting it, and it's like, a person out here that's not in jail that know posting every day gonna get you somewhere. Don't have the wherewithal to stay on.
It's hard as shit to post every day. It's hard as shit to post every other day.
It's hard to post every week.
Yeah, it's hard as shit.
Shit is serious.
Because
you really gotta adopt the mentality that it's not real because you fall under the guise of being perceived.
You just gotta think of it.
You don't want to become.
People think of it as a job.
You don't want to, because how do you feed the people in a sense of, all right, I'm gonna post the same exact content every day, right? And you can establish a nice little 30 people where it's like, yo, bro, you into your story and all that. But then at the same time, you got a lot of detractors where they'll be like, they post the same shit every day. I'm cool off old head. And it's like a lot of people like that, especially in this city, because we look, what Kevin Hart say? We look for something to hate.
I think he already was looking past the city though.
Oh no, he look, bro. Wallow get it. He get it.
Got it.
Wallow
get it. But yeah, but no, I think even that, bro. I think it'll work out for you because like the algorithm will start showing you different people.
Now you
so that you only gotta think about your 30 friends over here.
But it's hard to like you gotta post.
It's hard to look past what your world is
because you gotta post every day for probably like 30 days to get out of your circle with hashtags and you might gotta get something that catches fire in your city to get into like the explore page, or you know you watch it, you swipe up and another video come up.
30 days all it takes for my shit to crack.
Yeah, I mean you can crack in a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like if that's all it takes, then it's
30 days. Like imagine you post for 30 days, right? 30 days straight, and every day 30 days, 200 from your city. You want some bullshit?
You gotta ignore it. Delete the comments.
Do you think you could go like? Could you read niggas hating on you for 30 straight days? 200 people, 200 different people.
No, you ask
every day.
Mike can.
I don't know these niggas. I'm probably never gonna bump into these niggas.
I could damn near co-sign for that. Mike can.
Ever.
But I'm just saying, like, most people can't handle that. 200 people for 30 days telling you want some bullshit or laughing at you.
200 Philadelphians every... Man, fuck y'all niggas, because I'm moving as soon as this shit pop. And y'all gonna be on my dick afterwards.
I'm just saying it's hard to have that fucking mindset. It's extremely hard. I agree.
Crazy, stupid. When you come to Atlanta, don't try to hit me up.
I'm never going to Atlanta.
I hit with Atlanta, but I was just fucking around.
Speaking of that, Mike, I might pull up to the podcast festival. It's 2 days before my birthday. It's either that or I'm going to TRPG, June 27th. Charlamagne Black Effect Podcast Festival.
Oh yeah.
They're talking about doing like an expo on how to monetize like big and small podcasts.
I did see Black Effect though.
I might, you know what I mean? I'm not sure.
Where is it at?
She got a new. Oh, Lil Duval got a show on Black Effect.
That's what I said. You said you got a little Duval show coming, right?
Yeah,
you was just talking about it on Andrew's show. So I was gonna send y'all that, but it was 2 hours long. So we'll probably talk about it next week. But I guess we're in the middle of the episode. Let's talk about the Diddy shit.
Did he do it? Did he?
Diddy done. Yeah, man. What y'all think? What's your? This nigga Mike is just shaking his head, bro.
No, I mean
on camera.
It's
I'm looking for something, by the way. I'm not just.
It's sad. It's definitely sad that it had to go down this way. Like, I'm not surprised.
No, it's sad.
Bro, it's sad. It's just, he's an icon in our bro. We don't praise the Don Peoples and whatnot of our culture, bro. So he's an icon in our culture. Diddy is an icon in our culture. He's going to be a person that we're going to have to ignore, like, or they're going to want us to ignore it, like a Bill Cosby and a R. Kelly, like. People done great things musically and da 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 da. And he did some bad shit too, like every other person in this world. Nobody perfect, but it's going to be a kind of a. Granted, we're not surprised because there's been stories lingering for years about him being
literally decades
who he is. It's not like it's the same thing. We wasn't surprised about R. Kelly. It's been stories for years about what he's been doing. We ain't surprised, but it's a hit for the people. Like, damn, when can we get a person that's going to do these amazing great things and like be as big as they are in the culture and die with their name the same way with nobody even trying to shit on it. Like, cause Michael Jackson had to die and they trying to shit on. They be trying to shit on his name so much.
Michael Jackson was over a decade investigated.
And it's mad people saying like, bro, I seen a video just today where the guy was talking about how, what was his name? Something. It's a white guy. But he was on the show, he was talking about the Illuminati and all this like pedophile, like people being pedophiles years ago, and he was saying like the only person that ever tried nothing on me was Michael Jackson, and I was like, that's odd. To point him out specifically, that's kind of.
Mike was too powerful though. Mike was too powerful, so the feds had to find something on the nigga, but they couldn't.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I just think these legends from this era of 70s, 80s, 90s. Where it was just niggas running rampant. Like, this is newfound success for black people and whatever spirit they were in. So Michael Jackson was pop, Diddy was rap, R. Kelly was R&B. Like, this is a newfound sphere of excellence and money and notoriety and access, you're gonna do some bad shit.
Why you gotta do that type bad shit? We don't come from that.
We do.
Not so.
See, so this is the problem.
It's just that, and you're in an industry.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You're in an industry where you're gonna rap. You think it's normal. You get so.
We kind of do, but
That's you get so caught up in something, you become it, and it's like this is the system you in. It's how it operates.
No, y'all niggas need to know yourself, man.
NFT video. I know that's all you retweeted.
Y'all got it.
All right, so I'm
know
gonna break it down because I want to get a few more topics, and we're not gonna be here for 2 hours and 45 minutes this time. So I'm gonna break it down. I don't believe everything in the Lil Rob lawsuit. But the problem becomes if you did 30% of that, you're a fucking maniac. You know what I mean? Still. So, do I think a lot of people were complicit at these parties? Like, yo, I want some cocaine and ecstasy together, which they call them P cocaine. I want it together. And yeah, I'm gonna see what happens from there. And yeah, you knew you was probably gonna fuck before this came in. And I don't believe that Diddy is like, oh, I can't say that. Because even the dude Gene Deal was like, yo, Diddy used to spike drinks back in the day. Like that was their thing. Like you got marked bottles with spiked drinks. So it's like, but I feel like a lot of people are complicit. Like for instance, Young Miami. People are surprised. And I saw this last month. I don't know why it's just going viral. Because I read the shit literally February 28th. Happy birthday. About, you know, she basically was a paid sex worker. And honestly, I don't see why, huh?
Y'all hear her music, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know why people are surprised. Where it's like, yeah, we got this trick culture, we got these cool things for it, but like, you know what's going on.
You know what prostitution is.
Like, we know what's, like, you know what I mean? And we could dress it up how we want.
Ocho Cinco in his Twitter bio says,
you pay for it no matter.
Bro, you pay for it no matter what. It's just disguised with the relationship. It's prostitution.
I can't agree with that.
Bro, you take your girl on a date. You might fuck that night.
I like dates.
That's fine. It don't matter if you like dates. Take yourself on a date. You go out, you pay for another girl, and it's fine. You have a good time.
So everything is prostitution?
Yeah, it's not about everything being prostitution. The point of the matter is, you paying for it regardless. Okay. It's not prostitution when you call it a relationship. Mm-hmm. It's not tricking if you call it if I call you my girl.
I would say that when it becomes prostitution when you're soliciting it for money. Now, if we go on a date and we have a shared...
What is soliciting?
Hey, I'm going to sell you my vagina for $40. That's soliciting. What is soliciting
when guys are hand and foot crawling to get next to you? Certain girls in these that they had the access to guys enough to be getting tricked on that often.
What's the question here?
You saying that if you're soliciting selling pussy, but what if you're not soliciting selling your body? Like, what if niggas is going on dates with you, whatever, but they're paying, they're tricking off on you for the option of maybe.
You gotta have higher morals. It shouldn't just be because you spent.
Even dating, I'm taking you on a date for the option of you maybe giving me a chance to talk to you. She's not going half on a date because she's just as interested as you.
Why is she?
Cause you one of the only men that like I'm gonna let you slide because you do say girls spend money on you. Like
women spend money on me.
That's not the norm. Like you can't don't make your one normal.
Because people are so quick to chase what the next person has. They don't know why they got it. She might have come on a date first, but now he's spending everything on her. Bitches like, I just want to skip to that part. Or niggas are like, I don't want to do the work of getting to know her. So now we're soliciting sex from each other. And it becomes prostitution. But if I say, yo, let's go on a date. I've had women I've been on a date, and she's like, no, I'm going to go half because it's our first date. I want it to be a shared mutual experience. Now, that's not prostitution. That's not paying for it. That's a shared mutual experience.
Right, she paid too.
But it's not us paying for sex. We're paying for the experience. Now, after, if we like each other enough to have sex.
Who pay?
I pay because I'm a boss-ass nigga.
Shit, that girl take me on date.
I'm fucking with you.
No, I'm not. No. Listen, you that bull. I'm not down to you at all. But I mean, the average, the normal situation is like, you know, you a man, you gonna take that young lady on a date, you gonna pay for that date.
I just don't like how women are, like, because there are women who are acting completely oblivious to it. They're like, I just thought she was saying she wanted to date generous men. No, that's not what she was
Honestly,
saying.
bro.
And that's the shit I hate too. Like, come on with the fucking retarded
Shout out
shit.
Black from One Fam, because we be saying that shit on the podcast for a minute. It was like, cheating is a rich man's sport. And he was like, no, it's not. Y'all literally just let y'all morals go because the nigga got bread.
Yeah.
Like, cheating in no form should be accepted. I get it.
Right.
You got a little bit more. It's a little bit more
I don't
spot. No, I get the line of thinking because this is the problem. Most people are for sale.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not saying you agree with it.
Yeah, I'm saying I get the thinking. I can get why a nigga would go in the bank. You know what I mean? And try to rob a bank. Would I go do it? No. But I get why you did that. You thought you can get away with it. Stupid ass. Like, I get why you date the rich niggas and they cheat on you, whatever. But you thought that you wouldn't be one to get cheated on.
I get why a nigga cheat. I don't get why a girl would throw away her morals for a little change.
So that I can live a soft life.
But in the long end, you're going to regret it.
How many people?
They don't know that.
A lot of people don't think past today.
Yeah.
They don't think past their front of their face.
For sure.
You probably think about how you want to spend your next week.
Like, just think about it from.
They just don't. He got me and shit, girl. Like, that's all they think about, bro. That's it.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Just think about it from Young Miami's perspective. Young Miami, right? This girl goes on the radio. I don't know if she confirms it, but she's like 12 years old in ninth grade. I'm in the third grade.
Oh yeah, she said
she confirmed it,
right? So, and it's a Florida education. And I really think it's very next to coonism when niggas be like, yeah, down south people are so dumb. I think that's really crazy because most black people are in the south. So like, you know what I mean? I have southern family. I'm not much smarter than them, if at all. You know what I mean? I might be formally educated, but like,
yeah, they just talk different from us.
They just talk different from us. Like,
I wouldn't call them uneducated.
They call it, they got this thing, or city people call them, especially up north, like, oh, he country slow. And it's like, yo, no, it's not, like, they're just as capable as we are. What the fuck are you talking about? But,
it's because most north people don't go down south.
Yeah,
because if you went down south, you'd be a fucking airhead.
Yeah, so, because, like, yeah, that nigga could fix an entire car.
Yeah.
And we take that shit straight to the mechanic. Who's smarter in that situation?
And but like,
that nigga know how to farm. So if the grid goes off, he don't need to go to market.
But that's funny though. Like, we call him country slow, but like if you go down there, you're an airhead. Like, so it's like we have the same view of each other.
Yeah.
Just split.
But you gotta think about
wrong.
Her coming from, I never heard of her talk about her dad, right? So might be dead, might be in jail, might just be a deadbeat, right? One of these three things. You got her mom. Her mom was in jail, wasn't she? Didn't she just get out? Young Miami.
Nothing about these girls.
Young Miami's mom. Wasn't she? She just.
I'm sorry.
Because I want my story to go.
I ain't gonna hold you. I pay attention to.
I don't pay attention to motherfuckers.
Nah, nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I wouldn't pay attention to that shit if I had the attention span to.
Yeah, I think she looks pretty.
Yeah, she got released. She got free from custody. So you have a jail mom. From her perspective, yo, I caught Diddy. That's a talking point for her mom. That's a, you know what I mean? Like, it's just shit like that.
And
like,
he was giving her like 6 figures a month.
Yeah, like, yo, it's like, yo, she don't even look at it like prostitution. It's so bowled up. You know what I mean? It's so many ribbons on it.
And then here's the other aspect: the way men and women look at sex is different.
You ever saw the joint where they be like, it's a Perk 30 or Percocet, and they be like, yo, man, take your mask off, man. And then you take the mask off, and they be like, under the mask, it's like heroin. You be like, yo, put that back on, yo, you drunk. Like, it's really, that's what tricking is. Like, or like, especially high level tricking, where it's like, yo, tricking, take your mask off. And they take the mask off, say prostitution. Yo, put that back on, yo, you ready to shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Yeah. So it's like, was this girl complicit? Was she transporting? She's already debunked the whole, she brought this to the plane for him on this date. She didn't. She wasn't there. So it's like, yeah, I think Lil Rod was complicit in everything. I said this a couple weeks ago. I think he was complicit in everything. It's just Diddy didn't pay him what he said he's gonna pay him. And I don't know if you can have a legal contract, because I can't be like, yeah, Mike, I'm gonna pay you in, you know what I mean, it's something illegal every week, and you take me to court for that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
you had to put his business out there.
But I think the Diddy thing is, I get what Kaz saying. Like, he don't feel bad for Diddy, but what Mike is saying, I think is a great point, and I think that's what Charlamagne was trying to say, but he started drunk. I think it is sad that all our quote-unquote icons do this. I think it is sad that these people, for real, when you get into the nitty-gritty, and there's no exceptions on this, are just fucking marketers. I think that's the saddest part. That it's really not no black billionaires for real, for real. They're literally just marketers. So you got Diddy, where it's like for years and years, my mom would tell me, Diddy don't own Ciroc. Diddy don't own Ciroc. I'm like, no, mom, da da. And it's like, you know, my grandma always used to tell me, all my, well, not all, but a couple of my grandparents from the north, a couple from the south. My grandpa and my grandma both from the south. One from Florida, one from Alabama. He used to always tell me, keep getting older. Like, that's literally, like, you're going to see. Like, I used to think my mom, like, oh, you think. And it's like, nah, keep getting older. You'll see. And what happens? They show that Diddy is part of the partnership because he markets so well to black people. For Ciroc in 2007, they signed a 50-50 partnership that where he would get 50% of the proceeds from Ciroc. Yeah. Right? Great partnership or whatever. But you don't own
Amazing
Ciroc.
Partnership.
Amazing. He got paid $1 billion from this Diageo company over the time span of their partnership. Sounds really good. But you don't really own Ciroc. Like, as you see, as soon as they hit a kerfuffle in their business,
you're out of here.
You're out of here. You're not a partial owner. You're not an anything owner. You're a glorified marketer. And I think that's the biggest problem. I think this highlights a bigger problem with our community, where we become the gatekeepers of shit, and we can't wait. Like they're saying, Diddy learned the game from Andre Harrell. That's what you were saying. That's why I made that face earlier. It was like, yeah, this not us. And it's like, no, it's us. This is what we do. As soon as we get some power. That's what powerless people do a lot of the time. As soon as you get some power. Because
the most famous quote, the abused become the abuser. That's just how life goes.
Across the board.
It's really just how life goes.
This guy named Curtis Schoon. I've been seeing him.
You sound like a bad guy.
He said he sounds like a bad guy, bro. He be snapping on Twitter.
His name's Schoon.
But basically, so he said, Diddy went from being a billionaire to 140. I'm so sorry. So Diddy went from being a billionaire to being $140 million in debt overnight. The quote-unquote anonymous buyer of his Revolt shares is just the real owner protecting his investment. All of these quote-unquote brand ambassadors are supposedly billionaires. Kylie Jenner, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Kanye, etc. They got more money than the people that they work for. He put a shrug. It's not true. You get what I'm saying? Who signs your checks is the richest.
He said they got more money.
He put a shrug like, no, they don't.
Oh,
like, basically,
okay.
Think about it. Yeah, like, just think about it.
Because he was saying, like, I'm like, no, brother.
I was arguing with somebody about that before, about Kanye being like, bro, these niggas don't got $1 billion. Not near one of these motherfuckers will go to the bank and pull out a bill if he was allowed to, because it's probably not allowed to.
You're not.
You can't go in the bank and go pull a bill and net worth and what you possibly could be making, which your 10x is based on your investments now. You are with the equity in your nigga. You don't have $1 billion
because you still gotta sell these clothes.
If you had $1 billion, you wouldn't be sitting here crying about the fuck the niggas is doing. Nigga, you just drop your bag.
A lot of it is that it's an investment and you can't pull it off. So a lot of the stuff that these people have, they're getting for free. Like when they get these watches and shit, like they're not really spending.
Oh, I know they're not spending their money on that. I know that shit is
a lot of the super rich aren't really spending their money, and they're just recouping or living off these investments that they say they have. And like Sebbz said, being glorified marketers. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show you that I'm a black man that got to $1 billion, but I can never show you the $1 billion.
Like the dude also says, and I'm not Rock Nation. I'll sign with y'all, so don't shoot me. Jay-Z, the billionaire, went on tour with his wife, popping her pussy in a onesie on stage with the kids in the green room. What I want to know is how much money do you have to not do that? And it gets to the point where I
don't want to get into all that, because Beyonce do choreography. She's going to do her choreography whether Jay-Z was there or not.
No, that's not the point. That you're missing the point. Because you might like Beyonce or Jay-Z.
No, he's saying popping her. He on stage with her popping her coochie. If Jay-Z wasn't there, she was going to be doing the same thing.
This is the problem. At what point do we become the people that are in the office or the actual puppeteers? That's what he's trying to say.
At what point do you stop and have someone else do it?
Jay-Z don't have to do that.
It's not about that. You're her manager. Why is your wife doing it? Nigga, if you not doing it, your wife definitely shouldn't be doing it.
I don't think Beyonce had to do it either. Or maybe she like performing.
That's fine.
I mean, and that's her case, because she's always been that type of performer. It's not like
I think Beyonce has to do it.
It's not like she Ice Spicing it out there.
Has to do it.
Yeah.
As far as what?
I think she has to do it.
Like
I think she has an obligation with Live Nation.
Okay. I was trying to understand what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't think Drake wants to go be on the road fucking 2 years in a row. I think he has to do. I have $1 billion deal, and I have an obligation. Yeah. It's what the fuck it is. And yeah, they might have gave me $300 million cash money up front, but they want 1.2 in the back end, and I gotta go whore myself. That's what I'm saying. Like coons might be. I might be using the wrong word. We're whores. We are whores, bro. Like we get whored out, and that's what it is. And we get whored out to the highest bidder. The true owner of Revolt, his name is Ron Burkle. Allegedly, he's a gay billionaire, and Diddy was his man's, if you know what I mean. But we're whores. All we see is Diddy.
Never seen Ron Burkle.
I mean, there's a lot of whores out here.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm talking about us. I don't give a fuck about the other whores. I'm saying us and what affects us. Because, you know, everybody, you go through these lines, it's thousands of lines about niggas wanting to be Diddy. Do you really want to be Diddy?
But it's just what's marketed to you.
I ain't want to be Diddy before this. He's been
I'm not saying you.
No, but I'm saying nobody should want to be Diddy before this. There's been stories about him.
Think about how many rappers have that line. Bro, as soon as they get famous and they go party with Diddy, they go tweet about it.
Nigga, fucking Devin Haney,
world champ. As we start pulling back the layers, we see why. But it's like before.
He got the hoes. He got the hoes a good time here. And like, he got the hoes.
Bro, you famous.
No.
It's different levels.
There's different levels of hoes.
Like, I'm gonna put it to you like this, right?
Imagine all the hoes in one spot.
Bro, he got hoes. He got the hoes that's gonna peg you.
No, but I
don't want them type.
How did we go here?
That's his hoes. You're not touching his hoes. He got some heterosexual, non-kinky shit hoes.
What I'm saying is like, you get access to an entire different level of woman that you didn't know existed. That you might just see on Instagram on a one-off. And then she got sisters. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole family of them. So that you never get to see.
I don't think the girl don't like being Diddy.
Dude said they have been in entertainment since their teens. Jay-Z and Beyonce, what they do and probably don't see a reason to stop. Dude says no artists who toured as teens look forward to touring in their 50s. They only do it for financial obligations. In their case, Live Nation required it. I can't argue with that. And as much as I respect what Jay-Z represents, but it becomes a thing of same people will go buy into Diddy, Jay-Z, all this shit, and then be like, no, because I don't fuck with that because that's identity politics. It's the same principle. Jay-Z and these people are identity politics too. Like, no, you could do it through hard work and whatnot. You could really, truly become a wealthy black man. And it's like, you have to be a whore. You have to go whore yourself out.
Until you're 50.
That's what I take from the Diddy situation. I'm sorry to all the victims. I'm happy that the lady Ethiopia is off the... she's off the lawsuit now. You know what I'm talking about, Ethiopia, right? Mm-hmm. She was basically like, look, I was there for business. I helped put together some people. I ain't got nothing to do with that freak off shit, and Lil Rod know it, so they took him off. And she was like, look, I'll show proof of like, basically like proof I don't got nothing to do with that shit. So they took her off. And she'll be cooperating, but not in like because I seen him do it. Right. But like, yo, like, clear my name cooperation. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to give you all the dates where I was when this shit happened.
Yeah, so, do you think, how long y'all think this indictment is going to take? Because Homeland Security just not coming to your crib with no indictment looming.
So, when I saw that, that's when I knew this shit had, like, real consequences for Diddy.
Yeah.
Because the feds are not wasting their time with you. So they have, whatever they need for Diddy, they have. And eventually...
And they're just getting more.
They're just getting more. They're trying to put Diddy away. If their goal is to put him away, or their goal is to just strip him financially, they're trying to find the nails in the coffin. They got the coffin ready. They got the funeral planned. They're looking for the nails.
How do y'all feel about... What you think, Mike? Sorry.
No, I don't got no comment on that nigga. I don't know how long this shit gonna be.
How do you think... what do you think about the people saying Diageo is behind all this?
Diageo, which is the liquor company, right?
Yeah. The parent liquor company of Deleon and Ciroc. They're basically saying Diageo might have put a battery in Cassie's back. Diageo might have...
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like Uncle, for example. Now, I look at it like this. Nobody can run a smear campaign on you
if it ain't nothing to smear.
If it ain't nothing to smear. Diageo might be behind some of this.
That's cool, and guess what?
But you a nasty nigga.
They did great. They did great business then. If we gonna keep it, bro.
Yeah, because you can't go now.
Yeah, like if we gonna.
Now we might have, because he quote unquote won the lawsuit. Like they came to a settlement.
Yeah,
right?
because
the relationship, business relationship is severed immediately, right?
Yeah.
So it could be to the point where it might not be a non-compete in there. You're not gonna go market for fucking Casamigos now. No, nigga, you're finished in this town.
We're gonna take away all your notoriety, and we're gonna make you fight this case in court. So we're gonna take away all your money too.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna hire the best lawyers ever.
So
we gotta revive Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
So that $1 billion we gave you, you're gonna be spending.
They did great business. If anything, they just did great business. I don't really.
Ain't no emotions in business.
I mean, it is. They did great.
No, it's supposed to.
They did great business if you were strictly like you don't give a fuck. And from that high standpoint, like it's not really a person to person business. Is a business like a shield and my lawyers. And in that case, yeah, you did great business. You dug up the dirt. You knew what was going on. You gonna cover your losses if you have to, and you know how to get a nigga out of here if you need to. That's what it is.
Yeah,
niggas need to live cleaner lives. Honestly, I feel like I'm a big champion of 50. I feel like, and I don't know, 50 might got some skeletons in the closet, but I feel like 50 probably live one of the most better lives. Cause there's no way you go on that nigga's necks all the time, and nobody done dug up your.
They shot him.
Bro, I'm talking about right now his
they shot him.
his corporate.
I'm gonna break it down for 50 for you. I think 50 dealt with something so real in the sense of you going against Supreme Team in a sense, and I'm not gonna say Supreme was scared of 50. I don't think that was the case, but it's like, yo, this young nigga do make me nervous. He fearless. Nobody likes him, a fearless motherfucker. And I can't pinpoint what can make you stop. Like with the whole Josh shit, Slim Charles or whatever, and all this and that. I'm not gonna go into it, but basically like Slim Charles, 50 felt like Slim Charles set him up, and
he added.
Listen,
fuck with 50.
50 doesn't stop, right? This is street 50 and all that. And they saying back in the day, he wasn't a Golden Glove, but he'll beat you the fuck up, right?
I bet.
So this nigga like 50. Listen, that's a real nigga over there.
Bro, 50 Cent is the black man that white people scared of.
So
I don't know about that,
bro. Outside of his like, actually no, fuck that, cause he said it himself. Like, bro, all that shit I be doing is marketing. So he don't. That's not even like really him. He is a fearless black man. That is what a white man scared of. Fearless black man. You know you can do to stop him.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like you had to kill him.
No, you're not killing him.
Like if white people,
you strip him again.
If white people wanted to stop 50, you cancel all your shows,
bro.
Cancel shows and put 3 sexual assault lawsuits on you. What happens then?
and you have them. You have something in your closet, like his baby mom just accused him of rape.
After he called her a sex worker.
It doesn't matter.
Which is fine. Which is fine. He's still going at her, so obviously he know it ain't real.
That's not what that means.
He feel confident enough to keep talking shit to her.
Because it's part of his brand. But what I'm saying,
nah, if I rape the bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Go
I ain't
at her
about to keep
and
talking shit.
she doesn't. At this point, she's not.
His language.
Yeah, she's not gonna have enough evidence at this point to prove anything against
I
him.
upload this to YouTube, buddy.
If she had wanted to, arrest him for that, she would have. So yes, it's part of his brand. But if a white CEO wanted to get rid of 50 Cent, this would be the nail in the coffin. I can pull up. I have infinite resources to make this stick on you, and I can cancel your shows just because I said it's a bad look. If I feel like this doesn't help us anymore, I can say it's a bad look and change the whole marketing scheme. And there you are.
It's bad, bro. It could really be bad.
So,
and you can't do no shows.
Yeah. Now you can't go on
It's
tour.
really bad, bro.
I don't know.
I think 50
We're
got
watching it happen with P. Diddy right now.
I don't think P. Diddy is as popular internationally as 50 Cent is.
No, you took it too far.
What are we talking
I
about?
don't think he's popular internationally.
I don't think he's
as an individual, as Bad Boy, as a group and whatnot. Yeah, Diddy, but as an individual,
he is Bad Boy as a group.
That's like he is.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying he goes out with Bad Boy, with other people. He's not coming out as an individual doing this.
He can't. I mean, he got the Forever album, but like he can't. He didn't. I mean, it's not how he built his shit.
Yeah, but everyone knows P. Diddy.
Yeah, I would think. I would say Diddy probably more famous, bro.
Worldwide, Diddy.
I mean now.
Before,
now he's more infamous.
Bro, tequila, what did he sell? Ciroc, vodka is worldwide. And like everyone in the world drinks vodka.
I ain't even drink vodka. I don't even drink that bullshit.
Ciroc has been in clubs for how many years at this point?
They started their partnership in 07.
We talk about 17 years of that in clubs around the world.
Ciroc ain't been in shit in the last 5 years. Fuck Ciroc.
You can still go to the club and get Ciroc.
I know you can get it.
And in the last 5 years, you came out with tequila. So,
as long as you see it on the shelves, as far as that goes, it's a seed.
And when you see it marketed on TV, it's marketed
it.
about Diddy. When you see it marketed on Instagram, it's marketed about Diddy. Diddy is more and more.
I think it's a bigger global brand. I get what you're saying. 50's the bigger rapper, yeah.
For sure. I'm not arguing that.
50 is the bigger independent brand.
He's not independent.
No, as a person, as a unit, he can go out as him, and Diddy cannot go out as him and just do his thing.
Rap? No. But if they both go to a club, they're like, that's P fucking Diddy.
All right, but this is why I'm gonna say 50. I don't know what his moral scale is. 50 might not have. He could play however he want because I'm pretty sure he didn't do a lot of shit that he did as far as the bad shit, right? 50 was rejected by the industry because he was truly blackballed because of the Ja Rule shit. Because we already got this nigga rapping and singing on everything, and he going double, triple platinum every time he come out.
We got the gangster look.
We don't need you, right? And he's saying he don't fuck with you. Every label is not gonna fuck with you. So you gotta think, so during those young 20s, because you gotta think 50 ain't really get on until he's about our age, 29, 30. During those really, really impressionable years, 50 in the fucking streets. He go sign that Columbia deal. He got the J Master J deal, but he can't get him signed to nobody. But he signed the Columbia deal, and he ain't had no money. He had to hop right back to the streets. So he not going to these industry parties.
That's what I'm saying. So you trying to tell me a nigga that already been shunned away at early, not gonna figure out
I'm explaining why he might not have the dirt on his shoe with the association to these people.
Oh, of course. That's a bro. I'm just saying.
Because he come from the streets.
For how much he talk, he gotta know his shit is
No, it's
clean.
It's not crystal clean because I know he blew
not crystal clean.
He blew that lady house
perfect.
up, bro.
He's not perfect. Not crystal clean.
Blowing that lady house up is insane. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
I'm the same good.
There's no defense of that.
Who lived there?
You don't blow your baby mom and your son's home up, bro. Okay, that's insane. That's insane. No.
What are we doing?
Blowing up their home.
What are we doing here?
Wow, it was a little.
A little? You like 50 Cent a lot.
Yeah, you like
that's your meds.
No, it's a little wild. It's a little wild.
A little.
That's a lot of wild, bro.
It's wild.
Allegedly.
All right.
Yeah, allegedly.
It's a little wild, allegedly.
But yeah, he got some shit on his shoe. But he gets to the point where it's like, by the time I bust through, I only owe Dr. Dre and Eminem. These who I'm signed to. These are niggas that really put me on. Everybody else, fuck y'all. Y'all do business with you, Jay-Z. We got the Reebok commercial together, the rapping and all that. But like, I don't need none of y'all niggas. So I'm not collaborating with y'all. I'm not with y'all. I know we not on the same team. Y'all made it clear when I was trying to break through. Diddy, you made it clear when you was trying to take me shopping. I'm coming from, like, you're not a 23-year-old impressionable young boy where this is Diddy. No, you've been in the industry and it's like, yo, this nigga ain't want to sign me when I really was hungry. And I was selling coke and I told you I was selling coke. And you kept trying to say, yo, you want some clothes. Bro, I would beat you the fuck up. You lucky I didn't do it then. Yeah. So yeah, it's always a frenemy thing. Because there's plenty of videos of them and on camera being friendly. But you could tell like Diddy like, oh.
And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how white people is. We can do business. We ain't got to be all that. I don't really fuck with you like that.
I respect the way he did it. But yeah, I don't think 50's squeaky clean. Honestly.
Yeah, like I said, nobody perfect. I don't think nobody's squeaky clean, but that's doing the type shit that Epstein and Diddy's getting portrayed. That's not about being squeaky clean, nigga. That's outright trifling, nigga. You don't shower at all. You go roll in mud for fun. That's ridiculous. That's not I stabbed a nigga in my past one time or whatever type. Nigga, you got an organization out of this. You enjoy this. This is business.
Definitely an organization. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to 50. I feel like he should shut the fuck up a little bit, but I mean, hey. Because when you talk too much or you do too much, which he does sometimes, you had the Rick Ross, Tia Kemp shit happen. And that fucked him up for a minute. If he ain't get creative and start doing them shows, I don't don't know about 50. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody got some mess on them. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and it might not be as severe, but somebody come fuck your world up basically. This nigga just Jalen Hurts that touchdown, bro. Shit gave it running back. But yeah, everybody. That's what I'm saying. I like 50 Cent a lot. Like I like him a lot. I feel like he quote unquote realer than niggas. It ain't much dirt on his name, as far as in the streets or whatever. Ghetto Quran's crazy, but shout out to him. Good song. Please forgive me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, shout out. Whatever. But to wrap the Diddy shit up, Diddy's a fucking sicko. I don't know what they're doing. People got these conspiracies. I don't know if this is Diageo behind it, but I told Rob the other day. The smear campaign only works if you got shit to smear. Lamar Jackson asked for that contract, where they still didn't give him a fully guaranteed contract, but Lamar Jackson got a record-breaking contract, and we did not hear much about Lamar Jackson having special massages and no shit like that, right? Because I'm just a Florida nigga that likes to smoke weed. Allegedly.
The biggest fucking scandal we got from Lamar Jackson is him doing camps with kids and actually playing with them, or pause. Like actually participating in the sports with the kids. Like he doesn't shrug off the responsibilities. He's active in the camps, and then like he goes jet skiing and shit. Like that's what they pulled against Lamar Jackson. Like he
was supposed to do that in his
contract.
contract.
You can
hurt yourself.
You can hurt yourself. You're an investor.
Versus
I'm asking because I know they have they write specific things in certain contracts.
Yeah, no,
like you can't ride a motorcycle.
Deshaun Watson, right?
Like CJ Stroud can't play basketball.
No, you can look
I'm no one of them guys. I forget. No, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, like you can't play basketball. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Deshaun Watson, for example. Everybody looking at like, yo, some funny shit going on. Yeah, some funny shit been going on because the organization was complicit. They knew they were supplying him with some of the chicks.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you buck the system or say fuck us, we're gonna let the floodgates open. And we know the chicks. Yo, come to court. Tell them about this nigga with this. He's a freaky guy. And that was my favorite football player. I had to chill out. Oh, yo, this nigga too freaky. Cool.
He hasn't been the same.
Hasn't been the same. But he had, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's been terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, shit to smear. I mean, your brain is never going to be the same.
What do you mean?
You got exposed like that. Like, as a person. He probably feel like he naked out there.
Fair.
Like, you cooked.
Fair. That's fair. It seemed like they stole his superpower, like, all his flaws. Yeah. Like, he can't. He can't read a defense. He can't throw a football. He can't run. Yeah. He just back there hiking the ball.
Massages. You need them fucking massages. But yeah,
I need it.
Real quick, the bridge collapsed. That was fucking insane.
Maryland bought.
Same, yeah.
But insane.
I don't know if it's in the city or not yet, but that's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's like the major bridge there, like the port.
Yeah.
People were talking about, bro.
That shit.
People were talking about Amazon packages. I say, yo, people died.
Yeah.
Thank God, not thank God, but thank God at the same time. It would happen at 1:30 in the morning or 3 in the morning or something like that.
Also, like, the people on the boat sent out a bunch of distress signals and they were able to cut off traffic to the bridge.
Oh, okay.
So they saved a lot of people, but they couldn't do that about the people actually on the bridge.
Yeah, that has to be crazy for you to just make it across.
Yeah.
And then hear about that. Because I know it had to be loud as shit.
But the guy that survived the fall to the water and got up and didn't take the ambulance, he just left.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Because I told my wife I was going to be home 6 hours ago. I told my wife I was doing overtime.
So, that's not funny, but people from Baltimore making jokes. Apparently that bridge leads to like another neighborhood.
Yeah.
He was like, I know a nigga that was going to this neighborhood to get some ass and told his wife he'd be home 6 hours ago. Yeah. I'm going home too.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm out of here.
Because some crazy shit happened to you. You gotta come home.
You ain't supposed to be there.
Like, yeah, baby, the bridge collapsed.
See, this is my thing too. I'm gonna show admiration, and it's gonna sound crazy. I admire how racist white people are.
Ooh.
The consistency might be the greatest consistency of anything ever.
To be racist in any situation.
In any situation. The mayor came on there with a fro and a varsity jacket. He looked like Axel Foley.
It wasn't a varsity jacket though.
It was
like a windbreaker type joint with the Baltimore. Like, it was a Baltimore brand.
Okay, so he came on there. Branded. He looked like Axel Foley. He was a little dressed down. It's 4 in the morning. a bridge just collapsed. I'm not putting on a suit. I'm coming right out the crib. Like, imagine, he might have been with his wife or his girl or whatever. I'm with my family, and they like, yo, the bridge. Get the fuck out of here, yo. No, get down here right now. All right, bet. I'm popping up. I'm going to go, you mean? Yeah. White people are like, oh, look at this DEI hire. Look at this guy. Something's wrong with this mayor. He ain't do shit.
For a mayor is crazy.
DEI hire for a mayor in a majority black city. A white mayor would be a DEI hire. What the fuck are we doing?
But like you said, the commitment to racism is crazy.
The commitment. It don't never get out of character.
Like people just died, racist.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, it's his fault. You saw this big ass ship clearly go the other way with a white, that's not a pilot, but boat driver, ship driver, captain. Yeah, it's racism. Fuck it. And then people make conspiracies. I don't know. Maybe they were like, they said it's the infrastructure. Yeah. It's 2 fucking legs. What do you think's gonna happen?
I mean,
they were like, if they had fenders,
they roll right into the
bridges are supposed to have fenders around it. Yeah, and it didn't have any fenders in that bridge, but fenders would not have stopped that bullet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really care what it was.
Nothing's protected.
It's not like, because it's not like it rolled under and it had some shit stacked too high and it nipped it. Nigga, it rolled right into it.
It's people
niggas fail physics.
It's so dumb. It's people in there. If you see the top of the bridge, you know they got the lights and shit, right? That shit starts snapping. It was a small like spark fire. People are like, see, they did this. They blew that up. You see that little fire? And I'm like, yo, you dickhead. If you literally rip wires apart, it's going to be a fire. It's a small flash fire that happens. Sometimes, depending on how big the wires is, it can turn into a real fire. Yeah. That's why you have things called electrical fires. Like, what the fuck is going on?
People didn't take physics. People didn't take basic science.
Yeah.
People don't pay attention.
Retarded.
I wouldn't even think that's something to even comment on. Like that. Like, bro,
no. Conspiracy over knowledge. Conspiracy over.
It makes life more interesting.
But real quick, another thing about racism, sometimes self-hating racism. Big fan of this guy. Shout out Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has sold his BAYC NFT for approximately $46,000, including a loss of over $250,000 from his original purchase price. Now, listen to this.
If you look in the hood, there's liquor stores and check cashing places. You know why? Because they know that the people in the hood aren't smart enough to open up bank accounts. They're going to get a check, they're going to cash it. Wow. There's a liquor store right next to it. Let's just put that around them. Let's also put a bunch of shit that's easy and cash available. We don't want you to gain credit. We want you to be cash driven. That's how we keep the poor poor. It's not until you understand that you get out.
What the fuck is no?
I mean, that's
he
started
cooking. Listen,
stove was on.
Started cooking at the end, but he conflated 2 different things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was cooking.
The lack of financial literacy doesn't mean you're dumb.
You wasn't when you cook. You don't conflate stuff.
Right. But that's from what he's saying. It's like it's rhetoric that they say a lot. Like, because I don't know what the percentage is right now. Somebody had told me, but like I would think everyone has a bank account these days, but they don't.
I mean,
some niggas bank
like they don't.
Some niggas run whole businesses off cash.
So it's like that. Like I would think that that's like an outdated scenario, but apparently it's not outdated. That niggas do, or people in the city neighborhoods. It's not even about like not being smart to get a bank account. Is that they cash out there and then like they spend a good portion of their check there, depending on like your bracket of how much liquor or like regular alcohol I'm buying or shit like that. Like I might go in there and buy a whole bunch of backwoods, and then that's it's just the point that I'm cashing.
That's convenience.
You're taking money for cashing the check, and then you're spending money there also, and it's not something productive. Rather, you getting your money in your account.
I mean, bro, I just worked 86 hours. Yeah, I need a black. But the point is, it's super outdated. Like to your point, it's outdated because every fucking store has a card reader. So even if I get this shit deposited to my bank account, I'm going to the store. It's like
I just feel like he was in front of Grant Cardone, who's a
grifter,
and I would feel
grifter extraordinaire.
He's a racist to me, and you would say that amongst your friends. You say that amongst your Plastic Cup boys, and then Spank, who seems like a little bit more hood adjacent, could tell you like, nigga, don't say dumb. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think they're dumb. I just think, you know what I mean? Y'all can have a real rhetoric. I don't think Grant Cardone is there to actually have a progressive rhetoric. Yeah. So it comes off.
It was there to sell my course.
It comes off as you're being a whore.
If anything, Cameron, you look dumb now.
You look dumb.
Because now Grant Cardone made probably $10 million off of your investment.
And I charge you $2 million, and you look at I just didn't let man. And that's what it becomes.
I make 5 times what you made.
it becomes the thing of like the boys Curtis Schoon was saying, nigga, you not making more than the nigga that signed the check. Yeah. Because he paid you.
But you out there feeling like you the show monkey out there feeling like you the smartest motherfucker in the world. Yeah, I got credit and I bought this, and then you don't understand the repercussions to what you did. Yeah. And then this is like I said, when I say you have a responsibility to your community, because not only did you take a loss, now you're bringing a bunch of people under this man who has no real credentials to this, and now you're getting. Instead of giving their money to the store, you're getting their money to him.
Because Grant Cardone was trying to grift from our community for a minute.
And you just the perfect...
You a bridge.
Yeah.
I know you a funny nigga, so they relate to you. They gonna like your shit. They gonna watch your shit. So it's like, I'm gonna try to use you as the bridge. It didn't really work. But yeah, it probably worked for certain people though, because people like Grant Cardone. I don't.
A lot of niggas like Grant Cardone. Yeah. So I would say it worked to an extent.
Yeah.
Sure. But as niggas quote Grant Cardone, I'd be like, why are you doing that?
Watching another Philly megastar, Will Smith. Watching. Shout out Speedy Morman. Is it Norman? It's Norman, right? Speedy. I believe. Let me get his name right.
Shout out Speedy from Complex.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his name right though.
Speedy
Morman.
Morman?
Yeah, Morman. That's an ass last name. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but yeah, he got one of the best lives on TikTok. He be going live and he just be with the ass bitches. On the live, just flirting.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but
I hate him.
For real?
No,
I fuck with
not
for real. God, he just really don't do nothing.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I'm hating on him.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out Speedy. He had a really good interview with Will Smith. Very short, 30 minutes in Miami to promote. Yeah, Bad Boys 4. You about to say something? And the interview gets kind of deep at certain points. I know Will. I read his book. Talks about spiritual journey and studying multiple religions, studying multiple spiritual essences to get to the point where he is now. I don't know what spiritual essence he went through that night of smacking Chris Rock, but yeah. Did you pull anything from the interview? You could say it was bullshit to me because it was very surface level, but I try to go a little bit deeper than the surface of. I'm trying to understand what's not being said.
Honestly, I feel like it was a cool interview, but it's a little
It was softball, but
yeah, it's a little hard for an interviewer like Speedy to do an interview with Will Smith for like the real life place that you would have to navigate the interview.
Because that's more where Will is.
That's more of a Gayle King type interview or some shit like that.
I don't like Gayle interviews.
I'm just saying this.
I get what you're saying. Her stature is. Yeah. So, I agree. But I think just for as a person on the come up, I was able to take a couple things from it that were deep, or just is reminders from the book, should I say? Like the Quincy Jones stories from the book. You know what I mean? But how about you guys? Were you able to take anything? Because I know you didn't like the energy, John, or the universe thing at all, because you won $2 billion.
I just feel like I feel like a lot of people get into these positions and life worked out for them, and they speak in platitudes about how the universe wants to give you what you want and all that stuff. And I believe you can work what you want, but the universe is not here to give you what you want. It just doesn't work like that.
I feel like give you might be.
No, you're right. It's a
little
deeper.
Loose, but I feel like it's yes. I feel like give you is a little loose. Like you obviously do have to put the work in. But from what I take away from people when people say shit like that,
yeah, you're right.
I feel like it's more along the lines of if you always got your eyes open, the universe is always presenting opportunities for you to get where you want to go. You might be turning down a lot of opportunities that might turn into what you want to do because you don't like the setup or you too good to do this or do that. But in reality, like the universe isn't saying, I don't like this nigga Sebbz. We ain't about to.
Yeah, that's my
you
point.
probably getting in your own way.
But that's my point. The universe isn't saying anything.
I mean,
that's my point.
If you believe in signs and omens and different things of
Yeah,
that nature,
but like,
then it's
for
like,
me,
yeah.
I don't believe none of that. So I'd be like, universe.
Yeah, for you, then that's that for you.
That's
but
why I
it's
personally.
It's a whole shit ton of motherfuckers that believe in horoscopes, and if you believe in that, you got to believe in some type of universal power or some shit like that. So like,
me, I just feel like you can work your ass off, and it may work out for you.
What I gather from it, because he kind of said something on the lines of what you're saying, like you keep working, like productive work, and there will be a slither of an opportunity. Like the door is going to be open. It might be for a split second. It might not. And you got to enter the door if that's what you really want. And what I've talked about with my parents years ago, because I was like, yo, this rapper, I was talking about City Girls, and I was like, I don't really think they really might be selling ass or not. I don't really know. Like, I don't. And it was like, it's not about that, but the way energy works, you keep putting that out, like, oh, I sell ass, and it's quote unquote just entertainment. Somebody's gonna come to you and be like, yo, what's up with you selling that ass though?
Exactly.
So that's
the idea of what he's saying.
Yeah, that's
like Snoop Dogg said it, like, bro, before I wrote the song, murder was the case. I've never had a murder case. I literally wrote the case into existence for myself, and after that, I started writing music.
Because you're a crip, you street adjacent already.
Exactly.
You're not that far removed, so you still hanging out. You still got your beef that's fresh with niggas. Mm-hmm. So what happens when you come around and you got a problem with a nigga, and you got all this bread and shit, and you in a superpower position, you're not gonna back down, and this nigga not, because you Snoop. So I'll shoot his gun. Yeah, so I get it totally. Like I agree honestly, but because like shit, 300 views on a fucking video, it's like keep working. It's like
it's that. Like they say the tongue is the most powerful muscle. It's like pause. That's a little wild of a statement in this day and era because niggas is flagrant within themselves. But
no Diddy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like in reality, when you really think about it, like bro, the thing you think about the most, the shit that you speak on the most, whether good or bad, you're going to move in that direction. You're going to, like, some of those things are going to start happening. Like, some shit don't be like it be deja vu because you spoke about it so much, so you damn near lived it in your dreams or in your visions, and then you just made it come to life.
I think that one of his best Jones in there, in my opinion, was like having that fuck it. Like when he said the Quincy Jones shit, I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but like all these people for all these studios are in the Quincy Jones's party. You know, Quincy Jones used to be the man throwing the parties back in the day, and all these people are in the room, and Quincy Benny Medina's trying to sell his script for the Fresh Prince, because he's really the Fresh Prince, right? And he's trying to sell his script, and Quincy take Will in the room. That sounds crazy nowadays with today's climate, and especially with the rumors surrounding Will Smith. But they take Will in the room, and he like, look, you know what I mean? We want you to do the audition. You want to do this, John? And he like, oh no. But let me give a little bit more of the backstory. Y'all know Will was down with JBM, right? So he had the haircut and all that, but he was broke around this time.
Yep.
JBM member, I forgot his name, rest in peace, because he definitely passed not long after Will got the Fresh Prince role. He gave him the $10,000 to go to LA and basically like, yo, get out of here, because they was about to get indicted, and he knew it, and they used to be at Will crib, so Will was gonna be an indictment basically. So he said a cop warned him and the dude warned him. So he got out of there. Dude paid him the shit. He went to the party at Quincy crib. He's like, I'm not even an actor. He said Quincy was like, look, you need to learn to like just go, because he trying to give him the script. He like, yo, I need like 30 minutes or something. He was like, oh, all right, cool. He was like, matter of fact, why don't you take a week or 2 weeks? He's like, that's even better. Why don't you take 30 days? And he was like, yeah, what you don't understand is there's something else that's going to happen that blocks this. This is your chance. And Will was like, I had to learn the power. Fuck it. And I feel like that you really, really do have to learn that to be, to realize your potential. You know what I mean? He goes and does this in 15 minutes. He goes and does his audition, and then Quincy pulls out the contract right there where they sign, and now Will has this show. Versus like, yo, what if you really like, no, Quincy, I really need 2 weeks and all this and that, because it's like Will said, there's no amount of preparation to make it perfect.
Yeah, right.
So that's what I feel like. That's what they mean by the universe wants you to win, because it's like your time is not the right time. It's just, the perfect time that you're looking for is never going to come in this way. Mm-hmm. But like if you keep your eyes open and start worrying about what your time is and pay attention to like be present in the universe, be present in what's going on, you'll see what's happening.
He made a great point also where he's talking about doing Bad Boys 1 and like this time before Miami is this hot spot that it is now in the 21st century and whatnot, because that's Will like second home. Nigga, one of his biggest singles ever is called Miami, right? And he talks about how him and Martin shooting Bad Boys 1 and he was like, yo, I can't wait to do this, be the biggest movie star, do this and do that and do this. And he was like, I wasn't living in the present for so long. And then at one point I had to like think to myself, every time you think like that, you don't realize you are exactly where you want to be for a lot of the time. You're just not appreciating it. And what happens is people go through life not appreciating the present, and life just goes by, and you're always looking forward to something else, and you don't
appreciate it.
You don't appreciate where
you are
at all.
A lot of people do that because they're scared of being complacent.
Yeah, and you could be scared of being complacent, like, but you gotta also keep that reminder in your head, like, you know what I mean. So I think the interview was really good as far as that goes, like giving you those little just small jewels as someone on your own journey. You know what I mean? Like I think it was good as far as that. But like you said, Speedy doesn't have the cachet, the stature to challenge Will on anything. Mm-hmm. Like the moment where he says what's life's about, I would have asked him to elaborate on that. But you just had this moment, you looking Will Smith dead in the eyes for 30 seconds, and it's like this is one of the biggest movie stars ever. It's surreal.
And I can't, you know what I'm saying? He just staring at me and it's like...
Yeah, because he was like, Speedy was trying to look around the room. He's like, no, look at me. He just like, oh shit. Like,
he's talking about, wow.
Yeah, like...
You know what I'm saying?
Man, he might have processed it.
It gotta be a different person. It gotta be
like nigga, like it gotta be somebody that can stand with you.
That could be like, well, cut the shit, nigga. What life mean to you? Stop playing with me, like yo.
Like nigga, I made it. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a really good interview. We could close it out with my point from last week, cause fuck y'all. They're making a lottery ticket too. This is my problem. Why? That movie is not gonna be over $2 million in budget.
I don't even think Lottery Ticket 1 had like like Bad Boy 2 has a cult following. Yeah. Rush Hour has a cult following. Friday has a cult following. I don't think there's a cult following.
I'm the only nigga in the cult following in Lottery Ticket 1. I love that movie.
I love Lottery Ticket.
I don't think it's good, but I love it.
Like I'm not watching it. Like I'll go watch Friday.
If it comes on, I'll watch it. It's one of those genres.
I'll go look to watch Friday. I'm not going to look to watch Lottery Ticket.
Like no funny shit. When Get Rich Die Trying comes, I watch it every single time. To the end. That's my shit.
But like I don't think that's like a widespread idea.
They get him a $19 million budget last time.
You got it.
For a lottery ticket?
Yes.
You thought it was cheap?
I thought this was like $10 million.
Bro, did you see what they was doing in that movie?
Bro, they was in apartments of parlay.
Yeah, like,
they was in apartments of parlay.
They had like a lot of expensive shit.
That's stuff.
That shit adds up.
Like what?
They had the big car. They had a limo. They had a bunch of shit.
You need $220,000.
But if that's what we
they
start,
probably paid Bow Wow $220,000. Like, bro, I thought that shit was like $3 million.
And then was it like Terry Crews in it?
No, they got the fake Terry Crews. They got Chris from The Wire. You know he was cheap. You know, the most expensive nigga might have been Ice Cube.
That's expensive. $5 million.
$500,000.
Well, Ice Cube at that
charge
time,
fucking $5 million. Bro, they would beat Ice Cube.
At that
they
time,
would beat shit down Ice Cube. Like,
I think he had just are we done yet?
$1 million.
$1 million? Alright, that's another $1 million. Bow Wow, and then all the other cats.
Everybody was
who was the love interest again?
Yeah, but you said Bow Wow like that nigga was top tier actor.
Wasn't it Notori?
It was her?
Or is it? I got you. No, he wanted the other John. Tierra Marie was who he wanted. Notori was who he was supposed to be.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch this movie.
Bro, the movie don't. It's not $20 million. There's money.
I mean, but 19 million is the budget. They didn't spend on
New conspiracy. There was money laundering going on the side of lottery ticket.
You're probably right.
Somebody, bro.
Because the bro, we can't eat. It's a funny scene. It's a good scene. It's filmed poorly. It's filmed very poorly.
It don't seem like a $20 million movie. And I know movies used to be way more expensive.
But inflation. That was what was that? 07? What was that?
2010.
2010.
Probably 08, 09.
We right after the global economy collapsed. You feel me? A lot of shit going on.
Shit, bro.
A lot of shit going on.
But they got a lottery ticket too. That's what I'm saying though. And I know it's not gonna be a $20 million movie. So it's like they might do 5. Y'all can go a totally different concept. Use Shad again and all that, and do another film.
Why?
Huh?
Why use them again?
What you mean? No, I'm saying, all right, you could use somebody totally different.
Yeah, about to say,
I'm saying, but we don't need a 2. That's what I was trying to say last week.
You got it.
Because y'all gonna make these movies, period. You don't need a 2. And it only made $5 million on top of the budget.
But you gotta tell me.
That's a quote unquote failure.
You gotta tell me who's gonna sell it. Is gonna sell it. Like,
I mean, this one barely. This is this what they would like to tell us is a failure. Because it only made $5 million.
I agree with you. I completely agree.
So it's like, yo,
I'm just saying, like,
these niggas are hypocrites. That's all I say. They be lying.
you know, you gotta be twice as good for us to succeed. So it's just like,
Yeah, that's cool. Y'all giving us a lottery ticket too.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all coulda
Them
gave us-
movies be succeed. I watched something. They was like back when it was DVDs. They like, bro, they will sell this much at the box office. Like,
Yeah, you said
they was like, not too many joints ever don't make money.
Exactly.
And whatever other money, they'll package it up in DVDs and pack it.
They win
So
it.
like now, I'm pretty sure it's like, bro, they making their bread up front, and then like they package it up, giving it to Amazon, and then like they getting their bread.
They don't even talk about how they get money from these sponsorships too.
Yeah,
Like,
they getting their
Yo,
bread.
Foot Locker. I'm pretty sure Foot Locker paid for some of that movie.
yeah, for sure.
Because they was all in the movie. Nike was all in the
brand
movie.
that was in there because I've seen movies where they blur that shit out.
They blur that shit out, or
They won't
they just
show
talk
it.
about like
They'll obviously know they talking about McDonald's and they'll call it something else.
yeah, exactly. McDonald's.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like they saw some of that shit. But it's an action packed episode. Y'all got song of the week?
Cash Coat Bang for sure.
You like Cash Cobain?
Did you say that last week?
Yeah, you pressed that.
I used them
week.
last week.
I think
And
for sure.
I now use Joey Cake.
I do Fat
With Joey.
Paradise freestyle.
I'm crying.
No, because he really did his thing on that, and I've been
That's how I do.
hating on Fat.
I found it yesterday. I listened to it. March 14th by Drake.
You got killed.
Fuck now.
He's the Drake, John.
He got killed away. Oh shit! I'm about to be uncle. I'm gonna be like that.
No. Because there's no fucking kid on the way, nigga. No fuck.
See you?
You really
Why
got
niggas
killed.
keep talking about AC?
Yo,
Yeah,
like,
Kaz.
y'all fucking with Aiden Ross in the Sexy Red video.
You know what? That's my song of the week.
That's so fucking
Get it
weird.
sexy.
Bro, they had a great rollout because I know she ain't fucking take his
Yeah,
virginity,
for
but
sure.
like they
I
had a
peeped
little
it was
game
raw.
playing around.
What do y'all think about Joe Budden saying
Fuck
Sexy
Joe Budden.
Red? Okay.
Go ahead, say it real quick.
He's saying Drake is involved in Sexy Red's business.
Like, helping her promote it.
Like he think he gets paid off of Sexy Red.
Probably.
No.
I would say.
I think Drake is just as smart as he always been, and he's right next to the most popular female right now.
Yeah, it's a mutual experience.
Doing it,
Yeah.
being next to Ice Spice and them isn't really it because everybody else, Nicki and Cardi, changed they hook to her, and she's real hood, which is the other side of what Drake need, and her music is already club ready. And they did a song together. They be in each other's face. Drake is really Joe. He wore Chanel bags and everything fresh off pregnancy. I know. I'm saying he's Joe. He's Joe like that. So it's like it's easier because I can attach myself to Sexy Red and not look like the
that
not
fit my artist.
Yeah, like
that fit my artist though.
I can. You know what I'm saying I can latch myself to her and not be the culture virtue that I always been seen to because it's no way I'm taking Sexy Red sound. If I do a song with her, Sexy Red is too powerful for her sound for me to like be.
He can't copy the sound, but I could.
No, not that he can't, but in those other situations, he'd take their sound and that artist disappears. Like, he's not about to knock Sexy Red off.
So, I think I'm going to just wait and see with the shit. Because Joe can come off crazy or hating. But the thing, Joe really loves Drake.
Yeah, it's weird.
He's a real Drake fan. Like, he's a stan for real. Admittedly. Like, on the pod, even when he go at Drake, he'd be like, no, but that's the boy.
He a tree hugger. He a dick sucker, but...
We're going to get out of here.
Not a tree hugger.
No, you good. All right. Good.
He's hugging Drake tree. That's what I'm saying.
All right, episode 64. I'm out of here.
Oh, my God. Like, bruh.
Called him a dick sucker.
Because he on boy head. Like, you bad at sex